We begin the countdown to kickoff for our featured game. We're joined by Maquokata Valley football coach Scott Monk. Coach, your team now 6-1, a good win last week, defeated North Lynn. Final score there, 22-15. Tell me about that game.
Well, we got off to a real good start with we drove down and scored on our first possession. Then the next possession, we got a pick six to go 14-0, and just kind of plateaued. We gave up a kickoff return for a touchdown, and then it was just a defensive battle the whole way through. The conditions didn't help either offense, I don't think, and that's what you expect this time of year when good teams play each other.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your team offensively, featuring one of the top running backs in the state. Let's talk about who leads you offensively.
Well, there's no secret, but we start with Lance McShane. Lance put in a lot of time in the off season to get his body to where he can have the type of year he can, and we got Brady Wall, who's a capable runner and a capable thrower. That's done a good job. And one kid that we got that hasn't played much this year, we just got back a game or two ago, is Dylan Knipper. He was out with a bad ankle injury, and he's a capable runner as well. And none of that happens without our big guys up front. I've been real impressed with our guys up front. They keep getting better every week. We're physical. We got good size. I've just been real pleased with those guys up front.
All right, let's talk about on the defensive side, some of the contributors for you on the D side.
Well, it's about this. All we're going to do is flip the script. You know what I mean? It starts with our big guys up front. They do a good job of plugging holes, and Dylan Knipper and Lance McShane. And I tell you, Anderson Holtz is having one heck of a year for us. That strong safety. He's doing a good job of understanding his assignment, and he's done it to perfection these last few weeks.
All right, let's talk about Starmont. What do you know about the Stars?
Well, they're playing with a lot of confidence. And I got to bet it starts at their quarterback position. The Will Fong kid has been playing really well these last couple of weeks. He had a big night throwing the ball last Friday. And they're just physical. They play hard. They play to the whistle. They do all the things the right way. They're playing at their home place. So, like we told our kids, we're not picked to win it. Their team is ranked higher. We got to kind of go into the chip on our shoulder. They're going to be good. They're going to come at us, so we better be ready to go.
Keys in the ball game from Maquokata Valley. What do you have to do?
We got to take care of the ball, limit our penalties that have kind of hurt us these last few weeks, and sustain drives, and not give up the big play. Last year, I think we gave up 3 big plays for touchdowns, and we can't do that. We've got to make them earn it. We've got to make them drive the ball on us, and on the other end, like I said, we got to take care of the ball on our end. It's probably going to be a wet, sloppy night, so the ball's going to get loose. So we got to make sure our ball security's got to be top.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thanks so much.
You betcha. Maquokata Valley football coach Scott Monk and his Wildcat team. Countdown to kickoff continues after this.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, and by Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. We continue the countdown to kickoff for our featured game. We're joined by Starmont football coach Mike Augustine. Coach, your team improving to 6-1. More importantly, staying with just one loss in the district. You won at Bellevue last week, a hard-fought 33-12 win. Tell me about that game.
You know, you're right. It was a hard-fought game. It started out a little slow, but like I've told people when we were talking, you know, we didn't get rattled. You know, we got back on track, and it was just a grind, and then we were able to get out that win. The boys stayed focused, didn't get shook, and just came together tight when we needed to as a team, and put points on the board and kept them out of the end zone.
Yep. Let's talk about offensively. Who led you offensively last week?
We were struggling running our ball, but we were able to throw it. So Nick had a good night throwing the ball. Spread it out to a lot of different receivers, so that was good. We were able to pass block pretty well for him to give him time to throw, and he was able to do some good work with his leg. So he had a really good game.
Yeah, so let's talk about on the defensive side, who stood out for you?
I can't remember who our leading tackler was, but you know, our linebacking core, I think, came with the tackles. Our D-line did a good job controlling trench. That's one thing. Like I've said every week, defensively, we've been playing good team defense, and I mean, everybody just does their job and plays with the football. So it was really good to see again. We had a couple of drives where they scored on us, but overall, they were all doing their jobs and flying to the football and really playing good team defense.
Yeah, you held them at 12 points in that ball game. Turning our attention now to Maquokata Valley, what do you know about the Wildcats?
Well, you know, we know that they've got some good size up front, and of course they have McShane, who's, you know, they're a good running back, and they are a physical team. We're going to have a 48-minute battle on our hands, which is good. That's what we like, and it's going to be a dogfight, that's for sure.
All right, let's talk about keys in the ball game for Starmont then. What do you have to do?
Well, we have to protect the ball. We had a couple turnovers last Friday night, but only had 2 penalties. So we're working our way down to what we call all year eliminating the slop. So we got to make sure we keep the penalties down low. No penalties would be great, and no turnovers, and just executing our basic technique. We're getting a little high up on the offensive line and D line, so we got to stay low and keep our feet driving and just take it one play at a time.
All right. Also,
don't get rattled.
Yeah, this is a huge game as far as playoff positioning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's you know, we win Friday night. You're a district champ and you're hosting the playoff game, and you know, if you don't, then we could be 4th or 3rd, and you're traveling somewhere to play the play the first round. So yeah, it's a very big game. So we know it's a big game, but we gotta attack it as it's just our next game and keep our focus on that and not get too distracted, because sometimes that can play in your head a little bit when you are in the big games. But we just gotta stay focused on the next play and taking care of business.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, sounds great.
Starmont football coach Mike Augustine on his Stars program. Countdown to kickoff continues after this.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people bottom line is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
At Alameda Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help you stay safe, especially during harvest season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call or radio for help. If you must, jump clear of the equipment. Do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report power line hazards today. At Alameda Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton REC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. Welcome to Starmont, Class A, District 4, Starmont in Maquokata Valley, and we've got a district title at play tonight, Coach Hammond.
We do. We got a district title on the line, and this is one of those strange ones. If Starmont can pull this out tonight, they are district champs, and they are back on top in this district. If they falter tonight, they drop to the 4 seed.
Yeah, in all likelihood, they end up as the number 4 seed. Now, they would hold the tiebreaker over East Buchanan as far as if they end up in a first-place tie. East Buchanan plays Postville tonight. They're heavily favored in that ball game. So if that scenario works out where Starmont wins, they win the top seed as the district champion. East Buchanan would be the number 2. Meanwhile, for Maquokata Valley, they hold the tiebreaker over North Lynn for the 2-3 spot, but a win tonight, for the 3-4 spot, I should say, a win tonight moves them no worse than the number 2 spot.
Yeah, it moves them up to at least the number 2 spot. They're probably not going to surpass East Buchanan because they've only got that one loss, and they have that tiebreaker, but both of these teams playing for a lot in the postseason, chance to host. a chance to get back into that postseason. We know they're both going to get there, but boy, it sure is a lot more fun hosting a postseason.
We always start talking about the visiting team, and let's talk about Maquokata Valley. Lance McShane is their senior running back, and what a year he is having. He has rushed for over 1,700 yards, averages nearly 10 yards a carry, and has scored 28 touchdowns this year. Not a bad season so far.
Yeah, I mean, it starts and ends with him on their offensive side because 1,700 yards, they've only got 2,000 yards total on the ground, and he's got most of them. 28 touchdowns. He's just a force to be reckoned with. But you mix in there a little bit of pass, and it's going to be an issue tonight. But Brady Wall's got 50 completions for 500 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns and a couple interceptions as well.
Yeah, so Brady has completed 50 of 83 passes, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. But you mentioned 532 yards. He has also rushed for nearly 200 yards as well as 3 touchdowns. But this is a team offensively that is built on running the football. And McShane, when you're talking about 176 carries in 7 games, so he's averaging almost 25 to 30 carries a ball game. He has been the workman for them at tailback.
He has, and I don't think Coach Monk has any problem handing him the ball and just letting him put everything on his shoulders and going at it. And they're going to lean on him tonight. We've got similar conditions like we had last night with some rain and some wind. So the ground game is going to be important for both of these teams.
Yeah, the wind will be a factor, again, as it's blowing from our way right to left as you're listening to us here. Not as far as rain as strong as last night yet, but it is a very light shower, and that wind makes things a little tougher out there. But both these teams going to have to deal with this tonight. Meanwhile, for Starmont, this is more of a balanced team offensively, and it's a team that since Nick Wilfong returned, they've thrown for over 600 yards. He has rushed for 33 times as well. This is a Starmont team that doesn't mind throwing the football.
Yeah, they don't mind throwing the football, but again, I think they want to establish that run first, and they've got a number of guys with yards under their belt. Anthony King is leading the way. He's got 79 carries, 472 yards, and those 11 touchdowns, but Keaton Muller's got 246 yards. Avery Vasquez's got over 100 yards. Wilfong's got close to 200 yards. So there's a lot of guys who contribute on the ground, and then you throw in some of those passing numbers as well.
Yeah, so this year, Wilfong is 45 of 71. He's thrown 7 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions, and again, throwing for 626 yards this season. As far as defensively for Maquokata Valley, well, McShane, one of their top linebackers, but Aiden Salo is their top tackler. He has 8 sacks this season, the Salo kid from Mac Valley.
Yeah, Aiden Salo there, a senior for him. 8 sacks is just phenomenal, so he's going to be in the backfield. But they have 15.5 sacks as a team. The other guy that sticks out is Nathan Bites. He's got 5.5 sacks himself. So those 2 guys are going to be a handful up front in the trenches.
Yeah, Salo is a senior, 6'4", 265, so he's a handful. Bites is a junior, 6'1", 215. Meanwhile, for Starmont, Avery Vasquez leads them defensively. He's got 4 sacks and nearly 60 tackles. The junior, 5'11", 180 pounds, their leading defender.
Yeah, Avery Vasquez, a lot of tackles up front, but you throw a couple of those other guys. Sawyer Beatty, another good player for them, 39 tackles, 3 sacks himself. Keaton Moeller, a sophomore, he's got over 40 tackles, and he's got a couple of sacks. So they know how to get in the backfield as well.
All right, we'll take a break. When we return, we'll be back with the starting lineups in the opening kickoff. Class A District 4, huge matchup to close the regular season. It's all about playoff positioning. We'll take a break, and the countdown to kickoff continues after this.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Welcome back to Starmont. Just about ready to go with the opening kickoff. Couple minutes away here with Starmont and Maquokata Valley. We'll update you on a number of ball games across the area tonight. As a matter of fact, a game started at 5 o'clock tonight. West Central leads Central at the half 22-0. We'll get you up to date on MFL Marmac at Central Springs, Clayton Ridge at North Cedar, Edco at Keyhigh, and hoping to get a Postville East Buchanan score tonight. EB heavily favored in that ball game. Let's go through the starting lineups offensively. First off for Maquokata Valley. The quarterback is Brady Wall. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 175. The running back, Lance McShane, 6'3". He's a senior, 210 pounds. The other starting running back is Dylan Knipper. He's a sophomore, 5'9", 190. The wide receivers are Tate Intorf. He's a junior, 5'9", 160. Anderson Holtz, the other starting wide receiver. He's a sophomore, 5'8", and 145. The tight end is Lucas Chestnut, a sophomore, 5'11", 175. The guys up front, the anchor of the line is the center, Nathan Bites. He's a junior, 6'1", 215. The guards are Aiden Salo, a senior, 6'4", 265. Brady Davis, the other guard, a senior, 6', 245. A tackle, freshman Griffin Honcup. He's a 5'8", 195-pound tackle. He's on one side, Preston Salo, a senior, 6'4", 265 pounds. He is the other starter on the offensive side. As far as defensively, Bites plays a defensive end spot. The other starting defensive end is Devin Meeks. He's a senior, 5'9", 210. The tackles are Aiden Salo and Davis. The linebackers, Knipper, Chestnut, and McShane. The corners are Intorf, Brady Wall, and Anderson Holtz, I should say. And the other corner is Colin Smith. He's a sophomore, 5'8", 165 pounds. Your starters now for Starmont. The quarterback, Nick Wilfong. He's a junior, 6 foot, 150 pounds. The running backs, Anthony King, a senior, 5'8", 145. Keaton Moeller, a sophomore, 5'10", and 180. The wide receivers, their top target, Isaiah Maker. He's a senior, 5'9", 180. And Jace Thomason, a junior, 5'9", and 175. The tight end is Ryan Kleinlein. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 190 pounds. The tackles, Sawyer Beatty, a senior, 6'2", 215. Owen Recker, a junior, 6'4", 205. The guards are Andrew Harkin, a senior, 6'2", 185. Tristan Cougar, the other guard. He's a junior, 6', 235. The anchor of the line is Benton Parkin. He's the center, a senior, 5'8", and 185 pounds. Beatty, Recker, and Kruger play on the defensive line. The linebackers are Moeller, Harkin, and Parkin. Avery Vasky also starts at a linebacker, a junior, 5'11", 180. The defensive backs are Maker, Thomason, King, and Jack Toll, who's a sophomore, 5'10", and 185. There's your starting lineups for this ball game tonight here with, once again, Starmont and Maquoketa Valley. Keys in the ball game as we're just about ready to go.
Well, I think it starts with McShane. You know, if you're Maquoketa Valley, you want to get him started. If you're Starmont, you got to stop him. I think you got to control the trenches, and I think for Starmont, they got to get to the edge. I know they like to pound it up the middle, but if they can get to the edge, they can keep this competitive.
Jax Thomason to launch it away. Back deep for Maquoketa Valley. Back there is number 10. That is Tate Intorf. And also back there as well is McShane as they are spread out across the 5-yard line. The rain has picked up here now tonight at Starmont as we see tons of people getting the cover out from where they're sitting and getting the everything put apart here, getting the rain pouches on, getting the umbrellas up.
Yeah, and the wind turned just a hair.
And Thomason slides down as he launches the kick. It's fielded by the up back at the 30-yard line, and that is number 2, Anderson Holtz. He was the up back, caught it on the line drive as the legs went underneath Jax Thomason on the kickoff. It ends up being a return across the 40-yard line, and it's just to the 41-yard line, an 11-yard return, but good field position from Maquoketa Valley heading into the rain and into the wind to start this ball game.
And I was just going to say the field looks like it's in great shape for how much rain they've had, but Thomason goes down on the kick there right away, so footing might be an issue tonight.
End of the first quarter, MFL Marmac leads Central Springs 18-0. Meanwhile, first down, 10 yards to go. Spread formation for Mac Valley. They run the football. McShane, and he's greeted at the line of scrimmage by Sawyer Beatty and a host of stars, including number 68, Benton Parkin. There is no gain, and it's second down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, that was a nice stop there. They knew it was going to McShane to start this, and just no gain for him whatsoever.
So a situation now, second down, 10 yards to go. Both these teams will want to establish the run. That's the game plan tonight here, especially in these conditions. Receiver split left and right, 2 guys in the backfield behind the quarterback, and once again, that is running the show, a wall for Maquoketa Valley. And they go right back to McShane. McShane along right side, hit at the line of scrimmage. He was pushed back into a blocker, actually, as number 25, Avery Vasky, helping push things back. It is no gain again, and it's third down, 10 yards to go. So the Stars pinching up at the line of scrimmage, daring Maquoketa Valley to do anything else but run.
And absolutely doing what they needed to do to start this game, shutting down McShane, forcing the Wildcats into a 3rd and 10.
Vasky pushed back the defender Knipper, who was the fullback leading that time. And it's third down and a long situation for Maquoketa Valley at their own 41-yard line. You've got split backs in the backfield as Brady Wall continues to operate at quarterback. 2 backs behind him, split behind him. And Wall to throw the football. Intorf, little sideline pattern, catches it at the 40-yard line, gets across the 45-yard line, just ran a quick out to the sideline, but it is short of first down. A completed pass, a high percentage pass. It is a 6-yard pickup, and it appears that Maquoketa Valley will go 3 and out on their opening series.
Well, and we had a game last night, Dan, and in a situation similar to this with similar conditions, they went for it because they didn't know what they're going to be able to do to kick the ball. So we'll see what happens here with the punt, how much they can gain and flip the field position.
It will be Dalton Africa who stands back at the 35-yard line to launch it away. King goes back to receive, an explosive punt returner for Starmont on the near side. He's at the 25-yard line, and there's the snap, and it's blocked! It is blocked by Starmont, and the loose ball picked up by Parkin at the 40-yard line. Number 57, Owen Recker, shot through, blocks the punt, and the Stars take over. First down, 10 yards to go in Mac Valley territory at the 40-yard line.
And you can see that developing. They've been blowing up the line, and another dime just pushing the line backwards for Maquoketa Valley and able to get in there and block it clean.
So first down, 10 yards to go. The Wildcats having to punt into the wind, but just had no chance there. And the Stars get a special teams break to start this ball game. So it will be Nick Wilfong, the junior quarterback, taking over. First down, 10 yards to go. Stars have the wind at their back as we start this drive. And they'll again have King in the backfield. And also back there as well at a running back spot is Moeller. They run the football with King around right side, gets to the corner, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, stacked up there, picks up a couple of yards on first down. It is second down, and it is 7 yards to go. Number 62 from Makok Valley making the stop there. Number 63, rather, in 65, I should say, Ford Domeyer making the stop. 4-yard pickup on first down by King around right side.
Well, that's the start that Starmont wants there, able to establish that run game. Both of these teams want to establish the ground game first.
Moeller and King in the backfield. Under center is Wilfong. They run it, option play, tossing it to King. Gets to the left corner, inside the 30-yard line. He's down the near sideline. 20, 10, tackled at the 5-yard line. It's going to be first and goal. 32-yard run by Anthony King, and they run option even in these conditions, and King got to the corner, outraced everybody down the sideline.
Yeah, that was a huge gain there, put him right knocking on the door of the goal line.
They'll give him 34 on the carry, and it's first and goal to the 3-yard line. So the Stars block a punt, and a great opening drive to start things here tonight at Starmont.
Well, and you have to respect Wilfong when he's got the ball in his hands, so the guy did the right thing and took him. The pitch was beautiful.
King and Moeller split in the backfield. Wilfong under center. Here's King at the line of scrimmage, runs into a defender, able to lower his shoulder, and goes in for the score from 3 yards out. Anthony King muscling his way in for the opening score for the Stars. They blocked a punt, used the short field. They strike first, leading 6-0.
Yeah, that was just capping it off. He had the big run there to knock on the door and finishes it off there right in the middle between the tackles. Showing some power here for the Stars to start this first possession.
Jax Thomason to try the PAT, and Thomason is such a weapon. He's 2 of 3 kicking field goals this year, but 27 of 31 on PATs, the young freshman kicker.
Well, and we watched him. He was the first one on the field tonight kicking into this wind to try to figure out what he can do.
And he was hitting from 35 with the wind at his back and a little further. So to hold is Toll, and here is your snap. High snap, but Toll brings it down. The kick by Thomason, high enough, long enough, put it on the board. 9:38 left in the opening act. Starmont strikes first. They lead 7-0. Let's take this timeout.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
So Starmont uses the short field, 40-yard drive. They score on a 3-yard touchdown run to make it 7-0 on the Thomason PAT. And again, Thomason slips on the kickoff, but it goes back, fielded by McShane at the 20-yard line, and he'll just fall down on it right there at the 21-yard line. Again, never got it cleanly in these conditions, and the Wildcats take over heading into the wind. Trailing 7-0. It was a block punt by the Stars, which got them started. And it was number 57, Owen Recker, who blocked the punt. King with a 3-yard touchdown run.
And Owen Recker blocked that with his stomach. I mean, it wasn't a fingertip. He got there, blocked it clean, gave him great field position to start, and King punches in for the touchdown.
Second drive for the Wildcats. Spread formation, 2 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right. McShane to the right of the quarterback. Once again, Wall, who works out of pistol. First down, 10 yards to go. Receiver goes in motion, and that will be Intor from right to left. They go back to McShane. McShane up the middle, goes off left side, out to the 25-yard line. His best run here early of the 3 carries. Picks up 3, maybe close to 4. It'll be second down. We'll call it 7 yards to go. And it's not like the Wildcats are going to abandon the run at any point tonight.
Oh, absolutely not. They're gonna stick with this run, but good to see some positive yards that time from McShane.
And what they do is they just kind of wear on you as the game goes on in establishing that run with McShane. So a solid gain on first down. Second down, 6 yards to go. Receiver split left and right. As again, we have rain continuing to fall here at Starmont. It is picked up throughout the night. Second down, 6 yards to go. I formation for Mac Valley. Wall is under center. Back to McShane, hit in the backfield. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage as the Stars meet him in the hole at the 26-yard line. So Avery Vasky, one of the first players there, also there as well. Number 51, Andrew Harkin. And I would say that is no gain. It's going to be third down and still 6 yards to go.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job. Starmont's doing a great job of gang tackling. They make that initial contact, and there's 2 or 3 more guys there to finish him off.
Especially tonight and in these conditions, offensive line play is huge anyway, but in these conditions tonight, controlling things up front, watch this battle up front.
Yeah, those trenches are going to be important.
Third down, 6 yards to go. Back to the pistol formation is Wall. He'll run it here in the inside counter play. They run it with number 20, and that is Knipper, but Knipper stopped in the backfield as they try to run left side, and Starmont controlling the line of scrimmage here early. Host of Stars making the play. Toll in run support there as well. It's no gain, and Maquoketa Valley for the second drive will go 3 and out and have to punt into a very stiff breeze.
Well, a little different set that time. They faked the ball to McShane, gave it to Knipper, and that handoff was not clean. So Knipper were lucky to hold on to that, but no gain, and they're going to have to punt this away again.
King stands back at midfield because he knows that this is a challenge for Africa, the punter. Gets the snap back there, and Africa gets a good punt away from King, but King able to go over, catch it at the right hash mark at the 48-yard line. Returns it inside Mac Valley territory, inside the 40-yard line, brings it down to the 36-yard line. Again, the ball just hung up in the air. 26-yard punt into the wind by Africa, and bringing it right side was King with a solid return, and the Stars start even better than the last drive at the 36-yard line in Mac Valley territory.
Yeah, about the same spot they started last time, maybe even a little bit better, and they've been able to establish the ground game, and they're going to do a little of the same. I wouldn't be surprised if they put it in the air here while they still have the wind in the first quarter.
So first down, 10 yards to go. In the backfield is again Moeller and King. King gets the handoff and brings it left side. McShane meets him at the line of scrimmage, middle of the field, inside the 35-yard line to the 34. It is a 2-yard pickup. Where Starmont has been so good defensively has been up front. Their defensive line has created problems for a lot of teams this year.
It has. They've leaned on that line, both offensively and defensively this year, and they have really stepped up, and they have established themselves in that war in the trenches.
We've played 5 minutes. Stars lead 7-0. This is their second possession of the ball game. They have 2 receivers to the right. King is alone in the backfield. Moeller as a wingback on the right side. Toss play to King, trying to get around right edge. He does inside the 35-yard line, down to the 30-yard line, very near first down yardage as they run that sweep to the right. Great blocking out front on the right side. Africa, one of the players out there along with Maker, helping block the way off the right side.
Yeah, Maker getting out there as an end, trying to clear the way for King. And a great pickup there, enough for a first down here.
So first down, 10 yards to go. You're seeing King getting to the edge. The big run, the last drive was to the left side. This was to the right.
Yeah, that edge is crucial, and right now Starmont's winning the edge.
Down to the 26-yard line is where King was stopped. First down, 10 yards to go. Moeller joins him in the backfield now. Wilfong with him under center. They have 3 receivers, and they go back to King, left side. Middle of the field, steps inside the 25-yard line, gets down to near the 20-yard line. Solid gain of 5 yards on first down. There's McShane, the leading tackler, along with number 24, Logan Aldrich, making this, Devin Meeks making the stop for Maquoketa Valley, but a 4-yard pickup on first down.
Yeah, and Maquoketa Valley, their linebackers are making a lot of tackles, and that's what you want. But they're getting tackles 2-3 yards downfield and not up at the line of scrimmage, not that point of attack.
Second down, 6 yards to go. 2 receivers to the left, and it's a toss play. Left side to King, trying to get around left edge, but this time McShane is in the corner area, fights through his block on the right side, and King doesn't get to the corner. He'll lose a couple of yards there. So Maquoketa Valley puts McShane out a little wide, and he makes the play one-on-one. It's third down, 8 yards to go for the Stars.
Yeah, that's a nice adjustment there by Maquoketa Valley. Get McShane on the outside and catch King before he gets ahead of steam. Not able to get the edge that time. Put him behind the sticks here for this third down play.
So inside 5 minutes left, a quick opening quarter. 2 receivers to the right, a receiver to the left. King and Moeller in the backfield split with Wilfong under center. On third down, 7 yards to go. This time it is the inside counter play, and it is King. King gets down to the 20-yard line, gets that yardage he lost back, maybe a yard as well. It'll be fourth down, and this is a legitimate 5 yards to go for Starmont. 2-yard pickup by King up the middle.
yeah, a nice game there, but just not enough, and they're going to be fourth and behind the sticks here. They're at the 20. This is about a 37-yard field goal, so I don't think they're in field goal range. I think they got to go for this.
Thomason's long. Jax Thomason, 37 yards, but in far different conditions. Fourth down, 5 yards to go. They're going for it. Split backs in the backfield. And to throw the football is Wilfong. Rolling out right. He's got Africa wide open. Drops the ball at the 10-yard line. He just ran a little out, and it was 6. Africa slams his fist on the ground, upset at missing a wide open pass on 4th and 5. He was lost crossing over.
Number 80 out there, correct? That's Kleinline. Kleinline for the Stars.
Yep, 80 Africa is for Maquokata Valley.
So Kleinline broke out of there from off the line and was wide open deep in the flats, and that just went through his hands.
Ryan Kleinline, the sophomore, 6 foot, 190 pounds. So it was Kleinline with the drop, and the Stars stopped on downs. First down, 10 yards to go at their own 21-yard line. Maquokata Valley starts from the right hash mark. That's the near side. Their third possession. Jumbo backfield right now here. They've moved a lineman in the backfield, and they go to McShane. Right side, across the 20, maybe to the 22-yard line. Only a 1-yard pickup on first down. So what they have done is moved a lineman into the backfield to give them another blocker. We'll let you identify who that is for Maquokata Valley. It is number 24, and that is for Maquokata Valley, Devin Meeks. So Meeks does play at a linebacker or a running back linebacker spot. He's in the backfield now, and this is their heavy set. 2-yard pickup is what they gave McShane on first down. Second down, 8 yards to go, and they run it back left side, and this time it is number 24 carrying the football. And once again, that is Meeks. Meeks across the 25-yard line. So Starmont gives up a couple of yards on that play, and it's 3rd down and 5, which is for the first time tonight. The Wildcats not in 3rd and long.
Yeah, that time it was Knipper who actually got the ball. Meeks was another blocker, but using McShane as a blocker. So 2 really big guys blocking for him, but still 3rd and 5 into this win. That's a tough pickup unless you get that ground game started.
Last drive, they put it in the air into that wind and completed a short pass. 2 receivers to the right, a receiver to the left, and Wall will go back to pistol formation. Knipper to his right, McShane is to his left. 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Here's the snap back to Wall. Wall to throw the football. Looking down the middle of the field, and there's contact, and he's looking for his number 2, and that pass intended for Anderson Holtz at the 45-yard line, overshot. Maker in on the coverage. They were jostling for position there, and no call. I think Mac Valley felt there might have been a hold, but it is incomplete. You let them play through it. And Maquokata Valley again goes 3 and out.
Well, and you look at the conditions and throwing that ball up into the wind, and it just kind of hung and wobbled, and that was kind of a free ball, but nobody able to get to that. It's going to fall incomplete.
Instead of going short to Intorf, he went down the field at the 42-yard line, which would have been a pickup of 15 or 16 yards. Africa, that number 80 for Maquokata Valley, kicks it away from King, but the ball just falls at the 47-yard line and actually kicks back to the 45-yard line. This is going to be a 19-yard punt, and for the 3rd time here, Starmont starts in Maquokata Valley territory at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, that first possession, they started at the 40, ended up in a touchdown. Last time it was at the 36, this time at the 45. They've played all of their offense on the Maquokata Valley side of the field.
And again, Starmont with the wind at their back, leading 7-0, 2:44 to go in our opening quarter. Receiver to the left in Maker. And again, you have in the backfield Moeller and King. Here's a toss play. King, right side, has to go back inside guard and tackle, and maybe to the 44-yard line. They've taken away the edge the last couple of plays. Maybe a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down, 9 yards to go. The first Wildcat there to make the play was Bites, and it's going to be 2nd down and 9, only a pickup of a yard.
Yeah, much better pursuit that time by the Wildcats to get to the edge and keep King from getting any head of steam.
Maker as a receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left. That's Kleinline. He's in the slot. Also there is Jack Toll. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. They run it with the fullback Moeller. Nothing. Right into the heart of the defense. There's Bites again. Middle of the defense. Also there, number 20, Dylan Knipper from the linebacker spot. No gain. And it's 3rd and 9 for the Stars now at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, behind the sticks here, and they've thrown it a little bit. Kleinline would love another chance to catch a pass because he dropped that one that would have been another touchdown. Look to see this in the air, I think.
Knipper got the play on the sideline. Coach Augustine tonight wearing shorts and a sweatshirt on the sideline for Starmont. So is their assistant coaches. So they're toughening it out tonight.
There's no weather. We're fine.
3rd down, 9 to go. for Starmont here, and it's a toss play left side to King, trying to get around left edge. He gets a couple of yards as he goes inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He couldn't get outside, forced back inside, but by the time the defense got to him there, he's inside the 40-yard line, where it puts it 4th and 4, and probably changes the thinking for Starmont, probably going for it now.
Yeah, they're probably going for it. I mean, you could play the field position game here, but I think they want to go for this, try to pick it up, and keep this drive sustained.
Inside a minute left in our first quarter. 4th down, 4 yards to go for the Stars. Toll gets the play from the sideline, but I think Starmont wants a timeout, late getting that play in from the sideline. 57 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Stars looking at a big 4th down when we return. They lead 7-0. Let's take this break.
People's State Bank is locally owned and locally managed with 20 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology, we're it. As a community bank, we're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
4th down, 4 yards to go, and it's a bad snap. Moeller picks it up in the backfield at the 45-yard line, and they'll lose yardage. On 4th and 4, unable to come clean with the snap was Wilfong out of pistol formation. The first time we've seen that wet ball play a factor. Stars recover it, but they lose yardage. 11 yards back to the 45-yard line, actually 6-yard loss, and Maquoketa Valley takes over in their best field position. 1st down, 10 yards to go at their own 44-yard line. Play never had a chance.
Well, and that's just frustrating for a coach and a team, not knowing whether we could have picked up that 4th down. And they're just going to have to put the defense back on the field, try to slow down this ground game again.
So Maquoketa Valley will try to get to the end of the quarter here with maybe running a play and then have the wind at their back at the second quarter, and they'll have field position. 2 receivers to the left, a receiver to the right. McShane goes in motion out of the backfield. Here's Wall. It is a quarterback draw. Gets across the 45-yard line, picks up about 3 yards on 1st down. So the Wildcats sent McShane out of the backfield, which gave them a little spacing at the line of scrimmage.
Well, and you've got to honor McShane when he steps out of that backfield. So defender goes with him, opens up the line a little bit, maybe give him a chance to get through.
Another score at the end of one. Clayton Ridge and North Cedar scoreless. MFL Marmac leading Central Springs 18-0, doing their part. And the play clock is down to 20 seconds. This should be our final play of the quarter. And receivers split left and right. Maquoketa Valley in the I formation. McShane is at tailback, and they run the football with McShane. Right side, he's inside Starmont territory. 1st down as he brings it near side inside the 40-yard line, down to the 36-yard line. First time he's gotten free tonight. And making the play for Starmont was Benton Parkin downfield, but McShane puts him into Star territory.
Yeah, that was a nice run, his biggest run of the night, 17 yards to pick up that 1st down, and they're going to go into the quarter here. They're going to turn around with the win.
We've played one, Maquoketa Valley and Starmont. Stars lead 7-0. You're listening to high school football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa.
It's back to school time again, and that means the fall sports season is in full swing. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona wish all of our area cross-country, volleyball, and football student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Get out and support your local school sports teams this fall. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative with locations in Strawberry Point, Edgewood, and Delhi. EFM Construction, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, and Myers Auto Service in Monona. We've played one quarter, and actually, there was one more play at the end of the first quarter. Maquokata Valley, despite the fact going into the win, hurried up to the line of scrimmage, handed it off to McShane for no gain. He was tackled by Beatty, and that's actually how the first quarter comes to an end. I was a bit surprised. Yeah. We were down inside 5 seconds, and they hurried up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we were like, they're just going to go to the quarter, regroup, get the win, start with a fresh set of downs, but now they're going to go 2nd and 10 here. They're behind the sticks already.
We mentioned Maquokata Valley is not going to abandon the running game and now having some success with McShane with that big run.
Yeah, and that kind of bounced to the outside, out of the I formation, and he bounced that around the edge, and he was able to get some clearing. Not able to pick up, 20, 30 yards, but, man, he picked about 15 solid yards. That's a positive for the Wildcats.
2nd down, 10 yards to go as we officially start the second quarter. In the I formation, receivers split left and right. Wall has him under center. At the 37-yard line in Starmont territory, back to McShane up the middle. Couple of yards, 35-yard line down to the 34-yard line. 3 hard-fought yards up front. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Beatty on the bottom of that pile for the Stars. 3rd down and closer to 6 yards to go for Maquokata Valley.
Yeah, he got a little farther than he first appeared there, able to fall forward.
In our ball game we had last night, in similar conditions, all the scoring was done with the team having the wind at their back. Second quarter, Mac Valley has the wind at their back. 3rd down, 6 yards to go as Starmont scored in the first quarter. So on 3rd down, back to McShane at the line of scrimmage, and he runs into Beatty again. They're becoming fast friends. He couldn't get through the initial push, maybe a yard, and it's going to be 4th down and a long 5 yards to go for Maquokata Valley.
And Maquokata Valley is going to go, and they're going no huddle here. They're hurrying up.
So getting up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Wall goes back to pistol formation. They're going for it. Split backs into backfield on 4th down, 5 yards to go. Wall taking his time, maybe getting the Stars to jump off sides, and that's exactly what they were trying to do. Stars were trying to get him the Wildcats trying to get him to bite, but the Stars stayed true defensively. 4th down for Mac Valley. They take a timeout. Let's take this break.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
4th down, 5 yards to go, and before we get going, there is false start on Maquokata Valley, and it was the running back McShane. They were going to go for it on 4th and 5 in I formation, and McShane started to lean ahead from the I spot there in the tailback.
Yeah, the tailback position, he just started coming out of his stance a little bit, leaning forward, trying to gain a little bit of advantage, and just kind of jumped the snap there.
And this will change the thinking here. No, it won't for Maquokata Valley. They're still going to go for it at the 37-yard line. 4th down, 11 yards to go. Wall with him under center. Stars bring run blitz. It's a draw play to McShane, and it is defensed well. Not a bad call, but Keaton Moeller met him in the hole. He gets by Moeller. There's a chance for a 1st down. They ran a draw play, but the Stars brought run blitz that time, and it's a gain of only 2. They needed 11. The Stars stop them on downs.
Yeah, just not much there, and I saw what they were trying to do. A little change of pace there, going with a delay draw with McShane, but a nice job on the backside there by the Stars, staying home, filling their gaps, and tackling true.
So the Stars have 1st down, 10 yards to go, leading 7-0. They scored on the opening drive after a blocked punt. Split backs in the backfield with Moeller and King. Wilfong with him under center on 1st and 10, right side to King. Nope, it's Wilfong booting it around left end. Sold the fake. Wilfong brings it far sideline, pushed out of bounds on the Mac Valley sideline, short of the 40-yard line, just kind of tucked the ball in his left hip, brought it around left end, picked up a couple of yards on 1st down.
Yeah, new little wrinkle there for the Stars, faking it to King, and Makok Valley didn't really bite on that. Good pursuit to push him out of bounds. They're going to give him about a yard on that.
Wall chased him out of bounds on that far sideline. Let's update you on scores. West Central leads Central at the half, 22-0. MFL Marmac leads Central Springs at the half, 21-0. Clayton Ridge and North Cedars scoreless at the end of one. Edco leads Key High, 16-8. At the end of the first quarter. Meanwhile, toss play, right side King trying to get to the edge. He does. McShane tracks him down, brings him down from behind. There's a flag on the back side of the play, and I think we're going to have a horse collar tackle. Wow. McShane fought off a block, reached up from behind King, and brought him down by the back of the shoulder pads.
Well, and I think we've got two different flags here. I think we've got
we might have three different flags.
I think we have a block, maybe, an illegal block in the back away from the play. This may be offsetting. We may have a do-over on this.
We had three flags that were thrown on the play from the side official, also from our head official behind the play, and one of the linemen downfield, the line judge making the play as well. Block in the back, it's against Starmont. You've got a horse calling tackle there against Maquokata Valley, and we do not have a play. Those penalties will offset, and it's second down and back to 9 yards to go for Maquokata Valley.
Yeah, just a do-over there, but the horse collar is a personal foul. They indicated a face mask, but I think that was a horse collar, and then that block in the back away from the ball after the play had gotten by.
All right, so it's Starmont looking at second down, 9 yards to go. The horse collar penalty was against Maquokata Valley, and the block in the back against Starmont. So second down, 9 yards to go. Stars in their own territory. This is their poorest starting field position. 10 minutes to go in our first half. They lead 7-0. I formation. Wilfong is going to run it with King. Right side trying to get to the edge. He does. 40-yard line, but a nice open field tackle. Fighting through was number 52. Aiden Salo able to fight off his block. Get King before he could really get his feet going. He'll fall ahead to the 40. Only pick up 2 yards on that running play to the right.
Well, and King tried to stiff arm him as he went around the corner there, and that was a mistake because Salo just used his arm to pull him down. So nice tackle by Salo.
Yeah, Salo, the leading tackler for Maquokata Valley. Third down, 7 yards to go. Two receivers to the left, a receiver to the right. Split backs into backfield. They run it there on the option. Wilfong tosses it left side. He's going to keep it. Goes across the 45-yard line. Very near a first down, and he's got it. Good read by Wilfong to tuck it instead of pitching it, and he's got first down yardage to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, nice option there, and fakes the pitch this time, keeps it himself. Enough to pick up the first down.
So they run the option to the far side of the field. Wilfong makes the pitch, and they were honoring where King was defensively. Really made the defender choose on that right side.
Yeah, that's something that you don't see a lot of, so you have to prepare for it as a defense, and that was run really, really well. The last time we saw them run that, Wilfong pitched it, and King had the big gain. This time, Wilfong tucks it away, able to pick up the first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Starmont at the 46-yard line is where they officially mark it. And they have a fresh set of downs. First down, and they are going to throw the football. Wilfong looking for Maker, catches it between the numbers, 50 and 45-yard line, inside Maquokata Valley territory. He is quickly tackled there, defensively by Anderson Holtz, one-on-one. But Wilfong just ran a hard out, cut to the right side, and they pick up 7 yards, give him 6 on first down.
Yeah, just a little easy pattern there to get a first completion, but Maker doing a nice job of sitting down into that pass pattern, getting the ball, securing it, and trying to turn upfield.
Isaiah Maker has 47 catches, now 48 in this 8th game of the season. He's been their top target. Second down, 6 yards to go. Toss play, right side to King, trying to get around right edge. That's the near side, inside the 45-yard line. Has another first down as he pushes it inside the 41-yard line. Chased out of bounds by Colin Smith, and it's a pickup for Maquokata Valley of 6 yards again. Another first down for the Stars.
Yeah, that ground game is working well and mixing in a couple of passes just to keep them honest here.
Even if you come up empty on this drive, the fact you're going into the wind and taking Maquokata Valley away from having the wind at their back in this second quarter is huge.
Yeah, Starmont just ball control, clock control, and management here has been huge in the second quarter.
First down, 10 yards to go, and now Wilfong is going to run a counter play right side, and they hand it inside to number 20, and running with the football, Jace Thomason. Thomason brings it near side. He's down inside the 20, down to the 10. He goes in for the score. Touchdown, got it. On an inside counter play to Jace Thomason. He brings it from left end around right side and races down the sideline, 41 yards for the score, and the Stars lead 13-0.
That was just a well-designed play and a perfect timing for that. Everybody keying on King. King's going to the left. Tomlinson coming from the left side to the right and able to get to the corner and just a foot race for the touchdown.
So Jace Thomason with some outstanding blocking as they pulled everything to the right side. Now Jax Thomason will try the PAT. So the Stars lead 13-0, scoring into the wind on that drive. Toll to hold. Spot is down. Kick is up. It is high enough, long enough. Put it on. Oh, it's no good. He hooked it to the left. 1 of 2 on PATs. 13-0 is the score. Starmont in the lead. Let's take this break.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Nading Service and Sporting Goods, Evans Chiropractic, Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Carr Auto Group, Bacon Concrete in Postville, and by Furniture Showcase in Allwine. An impressive drive by Starmont, 63 yards into the wind. It is Thomason with a 41-yard touchdown run. They missed the PAT, but again, it is now 13-0. Starmont has the lead.
And you started talking about it. That was a drive into the wind. It was a ball control kind of drive, and it ended in points. That is huge for the Stars with the conditions for the night.
Jax Thomason to launch it away after Jace Thomason scored on that 41-yard run. So he launches it from the 40-yard line. First time he stayed upright. It is a short kick that is fielded near side and bobbled at the 25-yard line. And picking up the football there was number 10 for Maquokata Valley, Intorf. Intorf on that short side of the field just pretty much stayed there at the 25-yard line. Tried to make a defender miss. He brings it out to the 26-yard line, only a 2-yard return. And Mac Valley trailing by 2 scores, 7.5 to go in our first half. They have the football.
Well, and their poor field position continues here. You know, they're in their own territory. They're on the 26. They just haven't been able to move the ball efficiently and sustain a drive that finishes off in a score.
First down, 10 yards to go. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Wall is out of pistol formation, and he's got McShane to his left. Really trying to get him going again. Read option, and Wall is going to keep it, and he's tripped up in the backfield. He won't get back to the line of scrimmage. Moeller shoots through on the right side, tripped up Wall on the read option, and I would say a loss of a yard on that. Second down, 11 yards to go.
Yeah, nice tackle by Moeller there, able to get to Wall before he gets through that first wave, and that's a loss of a yard. Here's Maquoketa Valley behind the sticks, not able to stay on time with their plays.
Yeah, they've really struggled on first down most of this first half. Second down, 11 yards to go. McShane to the left, and Wall is going to run an inside counter play, and they go to Knipper, and he brings it to the 30-yard line on the inside counter play. McShane got the handoff, fed the ball back to number 20 there in, once again, Dylan Knipper, who brings it out to the 30-yard line, gets 5 yards on the running play.
Yeah, interesting there, using McShane kind of as a decoy. They're really keying on him, and Dylan Knipper able to run that inside handoff and to gain 5 yards.
So third down, medium range, closer to 5 yards to go. Maquoketa Valley will go back to I formation. Receiver split left and right. And with him under center is Wall. Wall, a long count, is going to throw the football. Right side, and he's going to be fumbling the football as he's hit from behind by Vasky. Recovered by Keaton Moeller back at the 16-yard line. They actually put it at the 21-yard line. Vasky came rushing in from the side, and hit from behind was Wall. Didn't see him coming. Moeller picks up the loose fumble, and the Stars force a turnover. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And Vasky came untouched. He just came clean, and there was no chance for Brady Wall. He had no idea he was coming and almost held onto it, but it squirted out on his way down, and nice job picking it up for the Stars here. Another chance to score before half.
So the 22-yard line is the official spot. The officials are going to stop play for just a moment. We have a new football brought in. Wall was a bit shaken up on that play, and that's a concern for Maquoketa Valley.
It is. He was a little slow slow getting up there. He got hit clean, and Vasky a nice clean hit on the finishing it to get the ball out of there. But Starmont's in business again offensively here.
Split backs in the backfield. Moeller and King. First down, 10 yards to go. Toss play to King, trying to get around right edge. He gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased down there by Salo once again. And it is a long ways to go for King for a gain of about a yard. Second down, 9 yards to go. This is a huge drive in this football game. 3 scores is huge in these conditions.
Well, we talked about it last night with the conditions this way. You get 3 scores or more ahead. That's a huge task for some team to try to overcome. Now, Maquoketa Valley's got the horses for it, but right now they're just kind of on their heels.
Second down, 9 yards to go. They run it left side with King. He rings it between guard and tackle left side. He'll be short of the 15-yard line as Bites makes the play. Couple of yards. Third down, it is 6 yards to go. 5.5 and counting in this second quarter. And again, the Stars now their second drive of the quarter into the wind, but having success moving the football.
Yeah, that's the key there is they're going into the wind, and they've been able to move the ball. They've been able to pass it once in a while and just having a nice second quarter.
Certainly in 4-down territory here. It is, again, third down, 5 yards to go. But before we get going, there is a false start committed there by Starmont. So Starmont, one thing they've done better this ball game, and you heard Coach Augustine talking about this earlier, but cleaning those penalties up. They've been better as of late, but there's a false start that makes it 3rd and 10.
And that's one of those that you're third and manageable. You know, you're probably in 4-down territory, but now 3rd and 10, a little longer. You're going to have to pick up a few more yards to make that 4th down something you can pick up.
Vasky in the backfield along with Moeller. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. And on this play, they're going to run it right side with Vasky. Vasky bounces to the 20-yard line, still trying to get to the outside. He cannot get to the corner, running hard, but he's not going to get any further than the 20-yard line. The first Wildcat there to make the play, Anderson Holtz. They force the action outside. It's a pickup of 2, 4th down and 8 yards to go. Vasky kept on bouncing, just no way to go forward.
He did. He ran really hard, but just no room there. Lots of Wildcats, good pursuit by the defense, and a good finish.
And this, for Starmont, you go for it in this situation. 4th down, 8 yards to go. Maker as a receiver to the left. You've got the full house backfield. Mueller is the up back. And they're going to throw the football. Wilfong in the pocket looking to run. Left side, he's got a blocker. He's going to try to run for first down. It's stretched out well. He'll get to the 20-yard line. Outstanding coverage downfield. Bites there. Also there, I believe, is Africa. It's only a pickup of about 2 yards as Wilfong didn't see anything open. Ran it all the way to the left side, but just nothing open down the field. McShane actually there to help clean up. And Maquoketa Valley gets a much-needed stop on downs.
Yeah, that was a big stop after the turnover for the Wildcats. They got to regroup here, try to get something put together before halftime.
At their own 22-yard line. So that's where Starmont started that drive. Yeah. Ran 4 plays there and did not get any further.
Well, and Wilfong saw an opening and thought maybe I can sprint to the corner, but then he slowed down and tried to cut, and he found the footing wasn't quite so solid.
And he had had a blocker out there, but there was 2 Maquoketa Valley guys that were holding where they needed to be defensively. I formation for the Wildcats. First down, 10 yards to go. McShane again runs into the heart of the Starmont defense, and there is just nothing there. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Beatty coming in from behind. Also there as well as Wrecker, who blocked a punt earlier. It is 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Stars are winning on first down.
Yeah, the first down, they're loading up the box and keying on those runners. And there's just nothing going for the Wildcats. They've been behind on downs every time out.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. How many times have we said that tonight? 3:45 and counting in our first half. And the Wildcats trailing 13-0, but again in their own territory. Starmont has dominated as far as the possession and starting drives, the field position. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. To throw the football, Wall. Wall looking left side. The pass is overshot, intended for number 8 in the left flat. And actually it's number 2, Holtz, who is overshot on the near side. Looking for Holtz on a bit of a drag route at the 35-yard line, incomplete. And here's 3rd and 10 for Mac Valley.
Yeah, and this just isn't where they want to be. I know that McShane can pick up big chunks of yards when he gets his momentum going, but it hasn't been happening tonight. That first down has been killing drives, and then they're always 3rd and long and having a hard time picking this up, and I don't think they're in 4-down territory if they're on their own 22.
Yeah, I think you play field position with the wind at your back. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. Back to pistol formation is Wall. Good to see him back in the ball game this drive. In the backfield, McShane. Also there is, again, a number 10, Knipper, and they throw it up the seam. Knipper came out of the backfield up the right hash mark. He is overshot, incomplete, just a step ahead of him. They've tried to throw it with the wind at their back a couple of times, but back-to-back incompletions. And Maquoketa Valley, after they get a stop defensively, they go 3 and out again.
Yeah, and they're getting tired of doing this. They've punted now 3 times. They turn it over on downs once. They fumbled once. They want to put a drive together, but just hasn't happened in this first half.
King and Moeller go back, and they'll move back a little further at their own 40-yard line, but the Stars figure to have good field position, and to launch it away, punting is Bites there for Maquoketa Valley, and he gets off a beauty. This is going to go over the head of King, go inside the 20-yard line. King picks it up at the 12-yard line. He brings it up the left sideline now, gets out to the 25-yard line. He'll push it ahead to the 30-yard line, stacked up there and pushed out of bounds. 18-yard return. First down, 10 yards to go. A 66-yard punt by Bites there.
Yeah, but we've got a flag way back at the line of scrimmage here, so I'm not sure if, this is against the Wildcats. Does the Stars make them kick it again? That was such a great punt.
No word yet from the official. The flag is down at the 27-yard line. So a great punt with the wind and the rain at his back. Bites got it over the head of King and then got the bounce as well. The officials moving down where Starmont is at the 30-yard line, so you get the feeling that this may be against the Stars, huh?
Yeah, this may be an after the play. They're going to tack on some more yards here from wherever that ball ended up.
This is the first time tonight that Mac Valley has actually flipped field position. The penalty is against the Stars, and it's going to be a block in the back, I believe. So it's going to push them all the way back inside where that ball was picked up, and it's going to go back to the 5-yard line. So Starmont all the way back to the 5-yard line after the penalty. At least King was able to save some yardage to the 30-yard line, but now they're really pushed back.
Yeah, they're way back there. They're going to start this drive from their own, it looks like it's about the 6-yard line, but they've got 3 minutes to work with here. Even if they carry out a drive and not finish with touchdown, they're going to go in halftime here with a lead.
Yeah, Maquoketa Valley's thinking, let's get a stop defensively. Let's get the ball back with field position. So first down, 10 yards to go at the 6-yard line. I formation for the Stars, and they run it with King. King goes left side. He's got first down, and King's in the open now. This is going to be interesting. The far sideline to midfield. Tracked down by McShane, and here comes a flag. Add 15 yards on the end of it. Brought him down by the horse collar again. But King shot through the left side. A 44-yard run, and the Stars suddenly inside Wildcat territory.
And he just squirted through and got around the edge, and he was gone. That was a touchdown-saving tackle by McShane, but I think you're right. I think they got a piece of the horse collar.
Yeah, McShane went up high, and what a job by McShane, because it is not very many guys that can track down King.
No, he's quick in the open field.
So they'll move it from the spot of the foul, and it's a penalty, a face mask, but they call it an inadvertent face mask, just a 5-yard face mask. It looked like he had brought him down from behind there using the hand inside the back of the shoulders, but that wasn't the case. So a good job by the officials. First down, 10 yards to go for the Stars. Back to King, same play. Left side, different result. Fumbles the football, and I believe the Stars able to fall on it. So picking up the football at the bottom of the pile, Tristan Kruger. So King got hit in the hole. The ball squirts out of there, but the breaks and the bounces going the Stars' way, they maintain possession.
Yeah, no gain on the play, but more importantly, holding on to the football.
So with the wind at their back, Maquoketa Valley has seen Starmont dominate time of possession into the wind this second quarter.
Yeah, Starmont's been into the wind, and they have just been moving the ball, and not giving it back to Maquoketa Valley.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Jumbo backfield. Moeller's the up back, and they run it right side. This time it is, I believe, Knipper going inside the 45-yard line. Correction there. It's actually Moeller bringing that football inside the 45-yard line. Gets to the 43-yard line. Vasky was in the backfield that time as the third blocker. Picks up 4 yards inside 2 minutes left in the half, and it's 3rd and 6 for the Stars.
Yeah, went with a different set that time and gave the ball to Vasky, and he ends up at the bottom of the pile, but nice job blocking up front for those two.
Coming up at the half, we'll talk with Starmont West Central cross-country coach Charlie Gruman. We'll get updates on the girls and boys cross-country program. He'll be our halftime guest tonight. Meanwhile, third down, 6 yards to go for the Stars. at the 42-yard line in Maquokata Valley territory. Toss play left side to King. Forced back to the middle of the field, but he looks like he's got first down. Lowers the shoulder at the left hash mark. Very near a first down at the 42-yard line. Boy, King knew that there was contact coming there, stayed low. He's short of first down, but it puts it fourth and less than a yard for the Stars.
Yeah, very fourth and manageable.
And now the Stars want a timeout. 111 to go here in a half. A fourth down coming up for Starmont. They lead 13-0. Let's take this break.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. Fourth down, less than a yard for Starmont. Go for it in this situation at the 37-yard line. They operate from the left hash mark. Maker is a receiver to the right. On 4th and 1, back to King. King left side, stood up, but able to go inside the 35-yard line, squirts through the hole on the left side, gets down to the 31-yard line. Looked like maybe he was going to get ahead for a yard or two. He picks up 6. Stars move the chains, 1st and 10.
Well, and if you're the Stars right here, you've got about a minute to play in this quarter. You're going to look to score.
And they have one timeout, so still plenty of time to work with here. But they're at the 31-yard line. And Maker as a receiver to the right. First down, 10 yards to go. Clock continues to move. And Wilfong to throw the football. Rolling out to the right, being chased. Wilfong dumps it, looking for Maker down the field. And that ball in and out of the hands of a Wildcat. And it's caught by Kleinlein. Kleinlein was trailing behind. Holtz had an interception, but the ball deflected out of his hands. Kleinlein, who dropped one earlier, looks that one in on the deflection. And it's 1st and 10 down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that's the redemption there for Kleinlein because he dropped that wide open one. Now he picks up that extra one, and they're knocking on the door right here.
Now you know the bounce is going your way in this ball game tonight. First down, 10 yards to go, 14-yard line, inside 30 seconds to go. Vasky gets the carry, backs his way for a couple of yards up the right hash mark, down to about the 12-yard line, and Starmont will use that final timeout here with the score 13-0 and 23 seconds to go in our first half. So now you're out of timeouts, and you still have roughly 12, 13 yards to go. You do have time to run the football, but you better be up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry if you're stopped.
And I would think Coach Augustine's probably calling 2 plays here. You know, first play, probably a running play. Second play, they can just go right back to the line, reset, and run another play, and hope for the best on one of those 2 plays. And if they get a touchdown, that's gravy right now for them because they're already up by 2 scores. If they don't, clock runs out and they go into halftime with the 2-score lead. That is huge given the conditions and the way this game is going tonight.
And remember, Starmont gets the ball to start the second half, so this could be a double whammy here.
If they want it. I think they'll take the ball the way they've been able to move it against the wind.
So second down, 8 yards to go. 23 seconds left in the half. Stars lead 13-0 and looking to add on here in this second quarter. We'll have our halftime show coming up. We mentioned Starmont West Central cross-country coach Charlie Grumman, our halftime guest. We'll get you caught up to date on scores as well. Clayton Ridge and North Cedar have just went to the half, and it is scoreless down at North Cedar tonight. Meanwhile, second down, 8 yards to go. And Wilfong has him under center. He's rolling out to the right and looking to throw the football. Now hitting the backfield, and he's going to be dropped for a loss at the 20-yard line. Number 62 for Maquokata Valley. And again, making the play for them is going to be, I believe, Hankamp. And it is a loss of yardage back to the 20-yard line. We're down to 5 seconds to go. Wilfong takes a snap and spikes it. And we're down inside. Now the clock stops with 5 seconds to go. It was Aiden Salo, 52, who had the sack and a big loss of yardage and a break for Mac Valley.
Yeah, that was a huge break for Mac Valley, able to get to Wilfong before he could get that pass off. And they had to hurry up to the line and spike it. But they will have one more play here. They've got a 4th down.
So this is a 4th down play from back at the 21-yard line, and it has to go to the end zone. So Wilfong quickly got up to the line of scrimmage, and a heady job by the Stars to make sure they get one more play. They put 6 seconds on the clock. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Wilfong is alone in the backfield. So on this play, 4th and goal. To throw the football is Wilfong. Rolling out to the left, trying to buy some time. Throws it left side into the end zone. The ball is diving forward as Maquokata Valley in the end zone. It's incomplete. The ball was underthrown, and the first half is going to come to an end. Wilfong was looking deep into the end zone, I believe, for King towards the back of the end zone. The ball thrown at the front of the end zone on the left side. Incomplete, and the first half comes to an end. Stars, they lead 13-0. A win gives them the district title. They're halfway there. Maquokata Valley, a win puts them in a number 2 spot. They trail 13-0 at the half. When we return, first half stats, our halftime interview coming up. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Nading Service and Sporting Goods, Evans Chiropractic, Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Car Auto Group, Bacon Concrete in Postville, and by Furniture Showcase in Allwine. At the half, Starmont leads Maquokata Valley 13-0. Our halftime guest tonight, we're joined by Starmont West Central cross-country coach Charlie Gruman. Coach, let's start with the girls. Let's start on Tuesday night there at the Tri-Rivers Conference meet. Certainly had a good night there. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, we had a real good night. Lauren Krogman was third overall. She's been improving all season long, racing with some of the best. She's learning how to race every meet. She's picking up little things. She finished behind 2 people who will be at the top of the 1A race this next week or next 2 weeks.
Yeah, some of the other girls on the varsity side for the girls.
We had Wendy Opperman and Katie Mead also race on Tuesday. Both of them pushing. Those are my only 2 seniors this year. Both have been overcoming some injuries and adversity. Both are running really well. Their goals here this next week are just to finish out their senior year running the fastest they can.
All right. Any other kids contributing for you so far?
Not on the girls' side.
Let's talk. Let's go to the boys' side then.
Boys' side, we got a real young team. We got a lot of freshmen, sophomores. We got a couple juniors in there. Our freshman Jagger Timmerman, he was our top guy. He placed 13th, so he earned all conference medal. He's really the last 3 weeks has just been really pushing and leading up in front. He dropped 30 seconds over at North Lynn.
Wow.
And so Jagger's really learning how to race too.
All right, some of the other guys on the varsity side.
Right behind Jagger, we got Ian Odeffer and Caleb Pinion have been pushing together. They've been pretty much the front runners most all season, leading almost every practice. Mason Swales, who's another one of our young freshmen, he's right in there. Carson Curtis is a sophomore. It's a good working group that they really listen and they're very coachable.
Yeah, and the youth there certainly bodes well for you guys for the future.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit about what's coming up with the district meet. State qualifying meet, you guys go to Monticello. Give us a preview.
Yeah, Monticello, we're loaded with a bunch of 2A 2A schools on the boys' side. Waukon and Tipton are loaded. Our goal, we're looking at the team scores, and with our young team, we're hoping to be on top 8. That's kind of our goal. We targeted a few different teams from that we've run against in the past. We got some area teams like North Fayette Valley that they beat us, we beat them. So that's what we're looking at, improving all our times. On the girls' side, again, like I said, our 2 seniors, they're looking to try to peak. Lauren's coming in as the top runner. We got a gal from Union that she's gone back and forth with throughout the season. But right now we're trying to run from the front.
Do you like the progress that the girls and boys have made this season?
Absolutely. From day one, we battled a bunch of heat, hot, warm weather, and some of them started. We did some morning practices. We switched around. If we look at the chart where the kids were at the beginning of the season, we took off minutes throughout the season, which is what you like to see, especially out of a young team.
All right, good luck to you guys at Monticello. Thanks for joining us here at the half, and again, good luck.
Thanks, Dan.
Starmont West Central cross country coach Charlie Grumman talking things over there about his Starmont West Central program, our halftime guest here tonight. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll be back with the first half stats. Get you caught up to date on score. Stars lead 13-0. Let's take this time out.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
As you're bringing in the harvest this fall, remember to watch for overhead power lines.
A safety tip from Iowa's electric cooperatives.
If you snag a power line, remain inside your vehicle and if possible, back away from the hazard. If your equipment catches fire, jump clear and avoid vehicle and ground contact. Call 911 and your local electric company immediately. And train your crew on these risks and procedures too.
Iowa's electric cooperatives want you to be safe and productive this fall.
Alameda Clayton Electric, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Welchland Motors in Edgewood. Blooms Flowers Gibson Moore in Edgewood. Northeast Iowa Sub Drains in Strawberry Point. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Clayton County Recycling of Monona. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Bruins and James Insurance. Your Cornell Mutual Agent in Monona. And Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. At the half, it is Starmont leading Maquokata Valley 13-0 for the Stars. They blocked a punt on the opening series, and then King scored on a 3-yard run. He had a 34-yard run to give them the short field. Thomason's kick made it 7-0. In the second quarter, it was Thomason scoring on a 41-yard run. Their PAT was wide left, and that was Jace Thomason on the 41-yard run. Stars lead 13-0 here had a chance to add on some points in the second half. Maquoketa Valley, despite the fact down 13-0, got a couple of big stops in the second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that touchdown there by Thomason kind of woke them up to, hey, they're moving the ball with the wind or without the wind. So that was huge for him. But Thomason had that one carry, 41 yards, had the touchdown. But they're led by Anthony King. He's got 18 carries for 129 yards, the 3-yard touchdown. Keaton Muller's carried it twice. He's lost 6 yards. Avery Vasky with 3 carries, 8 yards. Will Fong's carried it 4 times, minus 3 yards. So they've got 28 carries, 169 yards on the ground. Will Fong is also 2 for 5. He's got 24 yards. He's got that one catch by Maker for 6 into the wind, and then the catch by Ryan Kleinlein off of the deflection for 18 yards. So altogether, the Stars have 193 yards of offense here in this first half.
Yeah, so give them credit to their offensive line, creating running lanes, and King a couple of times has gotten to the corner. But the story of this ball game is Starmont's defensive line. They have held McShane and the Wildcats' running game in check.
Yeah, absolutely. McShane has already carried it 11 times, but only for 28 yards, and we said 17 of those yards was one big gainer for him. Brady Wall carried it twice for 2 yards. Dylan Knipper, 3 carries for 8 yards, so 16 carries, 30 yards on the ground for the Wildcats. Brady Wall does have that one completion on 4 attempts for 5 yards, and that was to Taden Imtorf, but 35 yards of offense total for the Wildcats in that first half. And we talked about Lance McShane being over 1,700 yards. He was held in check, 28 yards. So kudos to the Star defense on that job.
This is a kid, and he's as good as advertised, folks. He's averaging almost 10 yards a carry, and he has led them offensively. But tonight, that has been Starmont's goal. Take that away. And you can see Maquoketa Valley kind of searching for what they want to do offensively.
Yeah, they've tried some inside handoffs, giving it to McShane and then handing it off again, trying to use him kind of as a decoy, maybe in motion, and then have Wall carry the ball. But nothing has been working thus far. And the defensive line there for the Stars and the linebackers filling gaps, doing the job tonight.
All right, so at the half, it is 13-0. Starmont in the lead here at the break. Let's update you on scores. This is a final. West Central has defeated Central tonight 36-0. Clayton Ridge and North Cedar are at the half. That game is scoreless. MFL Marmac leads Central Springs at the half, 21-0. They led 18-0 at the end of one. Kicked a field goal in this weather tonight. How about that?
Crazy, yeah.
21-0 there. And at the end of the first quarter, Edco leading Keyhigh 16-8, but that ball game is in the second quarter now. We expect to get you another score on that in just a bit. We know that East Buchanan has a lead on Postville, but we do not have a score. But EB is on their way to winning that ball game tonight. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk about the second half and have second half action. Starmont leads 13-0 here at the half.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, and by Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. At the half, it is Starmont leading Maquoketa Valley 13-0, couple of minutes away from the start of the second half. And again, scenarios tonight. Starmont wins this ball game. You've got the tiebreaker over East Buchanan. You'd be the district champion. Maquoketa Valley comes back to win this ball game. They are no worse than the 2 seed. And so there's still a lot to play for here. I think Mac Valley feels like, hey, we got to the half still in this ball game because Starmont has controlled things up front.
They have, and they had a couple of chances to put more points on the board, and the defense for the Maquoketa Valley Wildcats held. So that was a huge thing and something they can build off of, but they absolutely have to get McShane involved because Starmont has been taking him away all night long.
Let's talk about that because that's the focus for Maquoketa Valley is how do you get McShane involved?
Yeah, do you do swing passes when you have the wind? Do you try to get an extra blocker and get him to the outside? Do you run a counter trap on the inside and try to get some misdirection? But the front defensive line and then the linebackers for Starmont have been so strong and had such a good push. I don't know what you can get started up the middle right now.
All right, for Starmont, though, 193 yards of offense the first half. I mean, again, they dominated time of possession, especially in the second quarter, into the wind.
Yeah, I think the yards are great, but you talk about time of possession and how they could move the ball against the weather conditions. That was a huge, huge thing for them in that first half, and I'm sure Coach Augustine is trying to build off of that here for the second half.
As we mentioned, Starmont gets the ball to start the second half. Let's update you once again on scores. West Central has defeated Central tonight. That's a final, 36-0. MFL Marmac leading Central Springs at the half, 21-0. Clayton Ridge and North Cedar scoreless at the half. And also Edco leading Keyhigh in the second quarter, 16-8. We expect another update on that ball game in just a bit.
Yeah, and we're trying to get some of those marginal games, some of those district games for some of our listening schools. But right now, we're focused on this one right here because Starmont's going to come out, and I assume they're going to take the ball. They're going to have the option in the second half.
So the Stars leading 13-0 as we start this second half. As far as other teams involved tonight, MFL Marmac wins tonight. They would be no worse than the 2 seed in the district. And at the end of the third quarter, MFL Marmac now leads 34-0. So MFL Marmac on their way to a home playoff game, leading 34-0 at the end of the third quarter. But they could end up still being district champions depending what happens with Dike New Hartford and Denver. Meanwhile, Edco, we know, is locked into the 3 seed in their district.
Yeah, they're going to have to play a number 1 seed somewhere. There's some options in the area, but they're going to have to play a number 1 seed.
Our other seed is North Fayette Valley. They are, with points, could get into a 2 seed situation, depending what happens tonight with Waukon and New Hampton. But North Fayette Valley, another team that's headed to the postseason.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of area schools headed to the postseason, but right now our focus is right here in Maryville. They said we're in Maryville tonight, Dan, so we're here watching the Stars and Wildcats.
Stars to receive, and again, they'll go into the wind to start the second half. And it will be number 66 doing the kickoff chores there once again, and that is Bites does the kicking for Maquoketa Valley. So the Stars, their poorest field position was the last drive, which they started inside their own 5-yard line, and they still got down inside the 15-yard line before being stopped on downs.
Yeah, they still threatened to try to score, so they went length of the field there and almost got some points.
Anthony King leads them offensively. The ball falls off the tee before we start the second half. Rain continues to fall. Not quite the heavy sheets we had last night, but it is a steady rain that has fallen throughout this entire night. And the Stars heading right into the teeth of that wind. It's always windy up here anyway.
It's always windy at Starmont, but a little rain mixed in tonight too.
So, again, it is Starmont to launch it away from the 40-yard line. King is back to receive. Also back there as well is going to be number 10, and that is Moeller. There's the kick. It is picked up by Moeller. Bobbled it for a second, but picks it up at the 10-yard line, brings it right side. He's across the 25-yard line, tackled short of the 30-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. He's tackled there by number 24, and that is Devin Meeks. So it's first down, 10 yards to go. As we start the second half, Starmont leading by a score of 13-0.
Yeah, it's such craziness. Last night, all the scoring was with the wind, being able to go and throw the ball. Tonight, Starmont's been able to move the ball up and down the field, going both directions.
They've been able to run the football. That's the difference in this ball game. Starmont can run it, and Maquoketa Valley has struggled finding their running game. But first down, 10 yards to go, split backs into backfield. Will Fong runs it right side with King. King goes up the middle across the 30-yard line, picks up a solid 5 yards on first down. So off right side. And what makes King so tough is his ability to cut. If he can't bounce to the outside, he brings it upfield and has gotten positive yardage at least every carry tonight.
Well, and he's been able to make that first tackler miss. And I think that's the key. That gets you, a couple yards guaranteed, and he's fallen forward, so everything's 3, 4, 5 yards. If he can break it, then it's bigger.
Knipper made the tackle. Second down, 5 yards to go. They run it again left side, trying to catch the defense, looking on King. They ran it inside and handed the football off there to Moeller, but he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. They tried to run that counter play to the weak side, and Moeller gets no gain as Maquoketa Valley stayed home defensively.
Well, and I know they're trying to keep Maquoketa Valley off guard, but if it's not broke, let's not fix it. They've been able to move the ball just going right at the teeth of this Wildcat defense.
So it's third down, 6 yards to go. And again, from their own 33-yard line is where they mark it a minute into our second half. And toss play right side to King. King trying to get to the corner, stretched out well by Maquoketa Valley. He doesn't get to the corner, and he's going to be tackled across the 30-yard line. They lose 2 more yards on that. As number 20, Dylan Knipper, helped lead the linebacker charge that time. And Maquoketa Valley, good stop after Starmont got some positive yardage on first down.
Yeah, that was great pursuit there by the linebackers, flowing to the ball, getting out to the outside. The defensive end for Maquoketa Valley getting to the outside, forcing that play back in where he had some help.
Jax Thomason, this is the first Starmont punt of the night, isn't it?
It is.
So Jax Thomason will be punting into the wind, stands back at his 22-yard line. Back to receive there is number 2 in Holtz. It is a short kick that just gets caught in the air, but it bounces at the 48-yard line, kicks out of bounds at the 45-yard line on the near side. Again, that is into a heady wind. It's a 23-yard punt. Once it got into the air, it just got swallowed up. You could just see it kind of hang in the air, and it's a 23-yard punt. The Wildcats take over with the wind at their back. First and 10 at their own 45-yard line. They really haven't had field position tonight.
They haven't, and this is a great field position. They need to take advantage of both the wind, the field position, and the start of the second half here. Got to establish something to try to keep yourself back in this ball game.
First down, 10 yards to go. Brady Wall, who was injured on a sack earlier, but again, he's been back for every play on offense. He's back at the quarterback spot and runs out of pistol formation. McShane is to his right. They send it back in motion, and Intorf, who goes from left to right, and they run the football with McShane up the middle. McShane, solid 5 yards as he's down to the 40, actually midfield, short of the 50-yard line, picks up closer to 5 yards on first down. We mentioned this. The Wildcats are not going to abandon the run. McShane has been their workhorse. It's just a matter of figuring out what they can do.
Well, and I think this is a great start for them because they've been trying to do things on first down, and Starmont has stuffed it. This is their first positive gain on first down in this ballgame.
Second down, 6 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right, a receiver to the left, and they send again Intorf in motion from right to left. And on this second down play, they're going to hand it again to McShane, right side between guard and tackle, and he stood up at the 50-yard line, falls into Starmont territory at the 49-yard line. Looked like something there, but it was quickly closed down. Andrew Harkin making the stop up front for the Stars. It's third down, 4 yards to go, 2-yard pickup by McShane.
Yeah, manageable third down here, about 4 yards to gain, and using that motion maybe to just kind of get Starmont thinking maybe they're running something else.
So third down, 4 yards to go. As we mentioned, middle of the field is where they operate, right in that sharp-looking Stars logo. Third down, 4 yards to go. Wall gets the snap back to McShane up the middle, and he's hit from behind. There's Beatty again from behind, making the play. Vasky in run support as well. It is no gain. So it's 4th down, 4 yards to go, and the Stars continue to control things up front.
Yeah, that was a great 3rd down play there to prevent anything continuing here. And if you're Maquoketa Valley, do you roll the dice here and maybe try to pick this up at midfield?
You know, you thought about it. If you got into a 4th and 2, maybe, but they go 3 and out. They are going to punt the football away. And King goes back inside the 20-yard line. And it's still early. There's 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. You can play the field position. Maquoketa Valley has a player running off the field late, but they get him out of there. And it will be, again, Africa to punt it away. And they run a fake snap. They go to the up back, and it's going to be a 1st down up the middle. They ran a fake punt to Knipper, the up back. He got the snap, blocking up front, puts him inside the 45-yard line to the 41-yard line, and the Wildcats needing some sort of spark, run a fake.
Yeah, that was a huge spark there for them to pick up that 1st down and keep this drive moving.
So 1st down, 10 yards to go at the 41-yard line. Boy, Africa looked like he was taking his time there. It just took them a while to get that play off. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Receiver split left and right. I formation here. Again with Wall under center. And they go back right side to McShane. McShane up the middle inside the 35-yard line. Breaks through. He's inside the 25-yard line. Down to the 20-yard line. And tackled by the toes at the 19-yard line. King makes a touchdown saving tackle. McShane's biggest run of the night. And the Wildcats inside the 20.
Yeah, that was huge. After picking up that 1st down, going right back to your bread and butter, giving the ball to McShane. And we talked about the Wildcats. They're going to wear you down. They're going to keep coming at you. And once in a while, they're going to start breaking through. And that's just what happened with McShane. He gets himself down to the 16-yard line.
24-yard pickup on 1st down. So 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Wildcats. Back to pistol formation is Wall. In the backfield, McShane and Knipper, and they're going to run it this time with Knipper, and he runs right into the host of star players up front. There was nowhere to go. Number 58 up front for Starmont, Tristan Kruger, one of the first linemen there. It's a loss of a yard. 2nd down, 11 yards to go, and there was more than just one Starmont player.
Oh, there was about 3-4 guys there right on top of that play, and they kind of bit on McShane with the fake. And they were right there to tackle Knipper with the second guy through.
It is a loss of a yard. Receiver split left and right. They'll go back to I formation. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Wall with the line overloaded to the left side. 2nd down, 11 yards to go. Wall gets the snap back to McShane, left side, and McShane gets to the 15-yard line. He'll get a couple of yards beyond that. And it's about a 3-yard pickup, closer to 4, but it'll bring up 3rd down and a 7 situation. Closer to 8 yards to go from Maquoketa Valley, halfway through already the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that clock is not their friend right now. They need to get a score here if Maquoketa Valley wants to get back in this. And Starmont, they sure want to keep them out of the end zone now, maybe get them to turn this over on downs.
Obviously, 4-down territory for the Wildcats. Back to pistol formation here. McShane is to the right of the quarterback Wall. 3rd down, 8 yards to go to the 17-yard line. Wall to throw the football, and he's hit, and he's going to be dropped for a loss outside the 20-yard line. At the 22-yard line, and it is Sawyer Beatty again. Never got a chance to get the play off. Beatty in the backfield. It's a loss of 3 yards, closer to 6 yards, and it's 4th down and long for Maquoketa Valley.
Yeah, that ball slipped right out of Brady's hands, and it was because of the pressure. You know, he was looking for a receiver going out on that pattern on the right side, down the sideline, and that ball slips out, and he just kind of falls on it because there were stars everywhere around him.
Yeah, Beatty made the tackle there for the loss, so it's back to the 22-yard line, and it's 4th down. It is now 14 yards to go, a loss of 6. Empty backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. McShane goes in motion from right to left. Snap back to Wall. Wall to throw the football over the middle, and the ball behind Knipper, who catches it inside the 10, goes down to the 5, touchdown, got it. The ball thrown behind, but Knipper adjusts, and on 4th and 14 from the 23-yard line, it is a 23-yard strike, and the Wildcats right back in it at 13-6.
And that was a heck of a catch there by Dylan Knipper. Ball behind him, he kind of juggles it, pulls it in, and able to secure it as he's being tackled and falling across the goal line there. And all of this started on that fake punt with 4th down.
So the Wildcats, the fake punt, a 4th and 14 play convert. Here is the conversion. They'll go for 2, trying to make it a 5-point game. I formation, Wall with him under center, and on this 2-point conversion, they go back to McShane right side, keeps his legs churning. He stood up at the goal line, and it is failing. It is stopped short of the goal line. So the Stars maintain a 7-point lead. 13-6. Starmont in the lead after the Wildcats touchdown. Let's take this break.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Maquokata Valley with a 22-yard pass play walled the completion to once again Knipper, who made a spectacular catch. But the run fails, and it remains a 7-point lead for Starmont. So Maquokata Valley aggressive on that drive and finally on the scoreboard with 4:46 to go in our third quarter. And Africa set to launch it away. At some point tonight, we've got to say that he blessed the rains. Africa did. Here is the kick. Left side goes by Knipper. It'll go into the end zone. Nice kick by Africa there with a line drive kick that bounced past the 10-yard line. We've got a little fighting going on at the 35-yard line for some reason, and we may have offsetting penalties here as a Starmont and a Wildcat got tangled up at the 35-yard line. The ball comes out to the 20-yard line. And Starmont leading 13-6 has their second possession in this third quarter after they, again, had to punt on the opening drive.
Yeah, just a little extracurricular there, a little tensions out on the field, and the officials are going to sort this out. But I think you're right. We're going to have offsetting because nobody was innocent in that one up there.
Yeah, there was a couple of guys, and they were rolling around there and not quite in the mud, but it is worn down at that 35-yard line. The Maquokata Valley players are huddling around where the officials are talking over, and it is going to be a personal foul. It is against Starmont, and it is against Maquokata Valley, and a great job by our officials. First down, 10 yards to go at the 20-yard line. Yeah, there wasn't one player involved in that. They were both.
They were both equal in that one.
It was a pillow fight going on at the 35-yard line.
Well, both of these teams, they know what's at stake here tonight. Both of these teams playing for things in the postseason. They know they're in the postseason, but, man, they sure want to make things favorable for themselves, and they're just giving it their all on every play right now.
Stars are going to try to answer here. First down, 10 yards to go at their own 20-yard line. Again, they have first and 10. And on this play, first down, 10 yards to go. They run it right side with King. King across the 20-yard line, maybe the 21-yard line. Only a yard. Tough to make out some of these numbers right now for Maquokata Valley because they've got white jerseys and they are getting pretty muddy out there. But it is a no-gain play, and it's second down and 10 yards to go. They have made some adjustments here.
They have. They've been doing a nice job of figuring out what's going on here, putting an extra guy up there near the line of scrimmage, the point of attack, and the tackling has been sure.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Receiver split left and right. No gain for King. Hasn't happened often tonight. Split backs in the backfield. Toss play left side to King. Trying to get to the edge. He does. 25-yard line, and he's short of the 30-yard line. They'll push him ahead. Across the 30-yard line on the far side to the 31-yard line. 11-yard pickup by King. First and 10 for the Stars.
And he's up to 145 yards now for the night, and just keeps churning away every time he gets that ball.
That last run was really the first time tonight he'd been stopped in his tracks.
Yeah, that first down play, he was stopped, but again, picks it up on second down here and keep a drive alive for the Stars going into the win still.
First down, 10 yards to go. Split backs in the backfield. And on this play, toss play to King, trying to get around right edge, and he slips in the backfield, but still cuts ahead to the 30-yard line, saves the play as he couldn't get to the corner, somehow maintains his footing, and gets out to the 32-yard line, picks up 2 yards when it looked like nothing to the right side. But we've got a player that is down, and that looks to be like it is going to be King down on the field for Starmont. This is a concern, and it looks to me maybe a cramping issue.
Well, I think there's a Maquokata Valley player down, and I think King's kind of stuck under him. I think King they're both down. There's two guys down.
So we have two players that are actually down, and King is one of them. But King is a cramping issue from what we can see up here. Not for sure who the Maquoketa Valley player is down. But there is a Wildcat that is down and is now finally up. We'll try to figure out who that is for Maquoketa Valley. And King gets up. He's all right.
Number 20, that was Knipper.
Knipper, yeah. So Knipper, who made the tackle after a 2-yard pickup. So both those guys okay. As a matter of fact, they're both staying in the ball game right now.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't make him go out.
I thought the officials would maybe make him check out this play, and
we'll just go with it.
They weren't cleaning their cleats or anything like that. They were both down, and we had a host of players that didn't move, so there was a swarm around them, teams from both sides. And let's get back to action. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. King is the I-back, and they run the football left side. King, no, they fake it. They go inside on the counter play with, once again, Knipper. He had a 41-yard run earlier. This one not quite as long, but he'll get 9 yards and get first down. Fake the handoff to King. You line up Knipper at the left wing back. He brings it on the reverse to the right. 1st and 10.
Thomason
Jace
on that.
Thomason.
Jace Thomason. Knipper, wrong team again, but we're trying to sort things out. But Thomason on that little counter on the inside, 9-yard gain, enough for the first down.
Now we had number 20, Knipper, the last player injured. That was number 20, Thomason, carrying the ball. First down, 10 yards to go at their own 42-yard line, but still an 11-yard pickup. Full house backfield for the Stars now, and they go back this time right side. A new back into the ball game in Vasky. Vasky brings it up the right hash mark across the 45, gets out to the 48-yard line, picks up a solid 6-7 yards on first down. Give him 6.
Yeah, and they're just pounding it between the tackles right now and just off tackle, and they're doing a great job of picking up big yards here, especially on 1st and 2nd down.
At Lansing, Edco and Keyhigh just getting to the half, and it's 46-28. Edco leads Keyhigh. Meanwhile, 2nd down, 4 yards to go. They run the football with King up the middle, across midfield, inside Wildcat territory. He's tackled by the other number 20 in Knipper, but he gets to the 44-yard line. That'll move the chains. First down for the Stars.
Yeah, big pickup there for King. Another 9 yards. Tack that onto his total, and another first down, more important.
This is what we saw from the Stars the first half. This ability to run the football and control things up front.
And the part that we've been impressed with is into the wind. They haven't been able to throw or haven't had to throw the ball, but able to move the ball against the elements, and time of possession has been huge against the Wildcats.
First down, 10 yards to go, and they run it with the fullback that time, and that, I believe, was Knipper, and he brings it to the 40-yard line. Correction, it was actually Moeller, number 10. And he picks up a couple of yards. That's just enough to keep you honest there, isn't it? Just go to the fullback dive.
Yeah, give that fullback dive, give it to the up back, and a gain of 3. So, again, still able to move the ball.
2nd down, 7 yards to go. A minute left in our third quarter. Stars driving into the win. Maker is a receiver to the left as they continue with this 3-man setup. They run the football right side with King. King steps inside the 40. Down near the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and short. Picks up 4 yards. Salo among the Wildcats there. And again, 3rd down, certainly very manageable for the Stars, who are going to run the quarter out and have the wind at their back in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're going to be able to run this out, and they're going to have a good chance of picking this up here, and I think they're still in 4-down territory, but have to run at least one more play here in this third quarter.
We'll go inside 30 seconds as the Stars break the huddle. So it's 3rd down, 2 yards to go at the 36-yard line. They operate from the right hash mark. This is old Starmont power football formation. And they run the football again. Second back through King. King hit in the hole at the 35-yard line. He'll be short of the first down. Needed to. Picks up 1. And it'll bring up a 4th down, but a manageable for Starmont, who have had very minimal negative plays tonight. But our third quarter will come to an end. 13-6. Starmont leads Maquoketa Valley as we go to the fourth. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
People's State Bank is locally owned and locally managed with 20 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology, we're it. As a community bank, we're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative with locations in Strawberry Point, Edgewood, and Delhi, EFM Construction, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, harvest wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, and Myers Auto Service in Monona. 13-6. Starmont has 4th down, 1 yard to go at the 35-yard line as we start the fourth quarter. The only scoring came in the third quarter, and it was on Maquokata Valley. They scored on a 23-yard pass play, a wall to Knipper, but the conversion failed. So it's first down, 10 yards, or actually 4th down, a yard to go. Wildcats here. They need to stop defensively. Stars with the wind at their back as we start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, starting the fourth quarter, wind at your back with a lead. 4th and short here. Pick this up. That's a huge start.
So 4th down and 1, powerhouse backfield for the Stars, and they go back to King, left side, first down inside the 30-yard line, able to get through to the middle of the field, down to the 20-yard line, fumbles the football, and it's picked up there by the Stars. Again, great job following the running back there in number 57, Owen Recker, who recovers the fumble inside the 20-yard line, but King on 4th and 1 picks up big yardage for first down.
Yeah, that was on the 35-yard line, and that was a huge carry for King. He gets that inside. Looks like we're inside the 20.
So first down, 10 yards to go. The ball was fumbled backwards and recovered at the 19-yard line. So King actually got to the 16-yard line. Stars trying to go up by 2 scores. This has been nothing but a power formation here. First down, 10 yards to go. They go to the fullback. Fullback dive with Moeller inside the 20, close to the 16-yard line. Picks up 3 yards as we approach the 11-minute mark here in our fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that's just been a good change of pace there, giving the ball to Moeller, keeping them honest, and Maquokata Valley starting to flow really well to King. And that change of pace just keeps them off guard a little bit here.
Last time, Maquokata Valley got a stop when Starmont, the last 2 times they got inside the 30-yard line, got a couple of stops. Can they get a stop here? Stars trying to go up by 2 scores. Second down, 7 yards to go. And this time carrying it is Vasky. Left side gets to the corner. Vasky's down to the 10-yard line. He's down to the 5. Able to spin and goes into the left pylon for the touchdown. Avery Vasky, 16-yard run. And with 10:46 to go in the fourth, the Stars go back up by 2 scores at 19-6. What an answer.
Yeah, that was a huge answer. And that almost got stuffed at the line of scrimmage. And Vasky able to shed that first tackler. And when he got to the outside, able to scamper up the sideline and put himself into the end zone.
So Jax Thomason in to try the PAT to make it a 14-point lead for Starmont. After Maquokata Valley got back within 13-6, the Stars with an impressive drive that started at their own 20-yard line. So to Thomason here to try the PAT. The spot is down. The kick is up. High enough, long enough. Put it on the board. 10:46 to go. It is 20-6. Starmont in the lead. Let's take this time out.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start, more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm. It's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It's back to school time again, and that means the fall sports season is in full swing. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona wish all of our area cross-country, volleyball, and football student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Get out and support your local school sports teams this fall. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Avery Vasky, 16-yard run. Thomason's PAT puts Starmont up 20-6. And this is a team that won 1 game last year, and here they are, 6-1. What a year of growth.
Oh, yeah, this has been huge, and I think those upperclassmen working the line of scrimmage has been doing a great job, and the skilled players just following their blocks and chugging off yards. This is huge.
Thomason from the 40-yard line gets off a good kick, but the upback slides down and fumbles it at the 22-yard line, and that's where that ball will be downed right there. So it was, I believe that time, number 2, Holtz, who caught that ball on a line drive, actually knocked it down, but recovered it at the 23-yard line where it's first down, 10 yards to go from Maquokata Valley. now needing to score twice with 10:45 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Well, and you get to that situation where this is almost a do-or-die kind of drive for them. They got to come away with this with points, get this down to a single possession, and if you're the Stars, lean on that defense again. If they can stop McShane, stop the run, get the ball back for their offense, they might be looking at a district title.
Steady rain continues to fall, and the Wildcats have to head into the wind. First down, 10 yards to go. They send it back in motion, jet sweep, and they do give the handoff there to number 10, and bringing it right side is Intorf. Intorf turns the corner, 25-yard line, gets to the 26-yard line around right end. Salo, nice job pulling, and a pickup of about 4 on first down. So 10.5 left in our fourth quarter. Stars know they just can't give up big plays here. Make them earn it down the field.
Yeah, make them earn every yard, every play. Keep that clock rolling, keep them in bounds, all those types of things.
Second down, 7 yards to go. They continue to operate out of pistol formation. McShane is to the right of the quarterback wall. 2 receivers to the left, a receiver to the right. They send Intorf in motion once again. And on second down, 7 yards to go, McShane brings it left side. He's across the 30-yard line. Couple of yards as he gets out to the 31-yard line. Again, anytime it looks like there's something, that there's running room there, the Stars have been able to close it through. Vasky makes the play, a pickup of about 4. It is third down, 4 yards to go.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had that many yards, but a nice gain of 4 yards from McShane there and make this third and manageable. Maquoketa Valley needs to pick up this first down and keep a drive sustained.
Boy, McShane has had a tough night tonight as far as the numbers, but that kid is a tough kid. He continues to run hard, just looking for some room. Third down, closer to 3 yards to go. I formation here for the Wildcats with receivers split left and right. And Wall with them under center here on third and short, and back to McShane right side, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Tried to go off right side between guard and tackle, and it's quickly closed down. No gain up front, number 51, Andrew Harkin. Also there as well, again, is Owen Recker, and it's no gain. It's going to be fourth down for Maquoketa Valley. And with 9 minutes left in the ball game, it looks to me like they're going to try to go for it here.
I think they're going to have to, and every time they go in that I formation, Starmont's been putting 10 guys in the box, just the one defender out on a receiver, and there's just been no room for anything.
Well, might have to pick up the pace a little bit here. Fourth down, 2 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right, a receiver to the left. They're back to I formation, and they are going for it, trailing 20-6 from their own 30-yard line. Back to McShane up the middle. McShane hit at the line of scrimmage, and the Stars have him stood up. Now the question is he able to fall further than the 32-yard line? And I don't think he got it. He needed to get at least to the 34, it looks like. They needed to. He maybe got one. And they tried the exact same play off the right side of their line, and the Stars had none of it.
Yeah, the Stars did a nice job there of stopping that, and they're looking this over, but I don't think there's any way that they pick this up. I think he was closer to about 3 yards, and he only got a couple of them.
They will bring out the chain gang to be sure, but this ball is spotted at the 33-yard line, and he looked like he really had to get to the 34-yard line, and a great job by Starmont up front. Their defensive line has been a difference maker in this ball game tonight, and it's really been their story of their season. Their defensive line has done a great job.
Yeah, they lean on that defensive line.
This isn't close.
Yeah,
This is a solid yard, so it is short of first down. And if you're Maquoketa Valley, you had to go for it. I mean, you're down. There's 8:28 left in the fourth quarter. You're a methodical team moving the ball. You're not a team that can get the big plays there unless McShane breaks through, and you're forced to do some things that maybe you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't think in a normal situation that they do that. They probably punt that away, play the field position game, but given the conditions, the wind, the rain, they said, we got to try to pick this up. We're running out of time.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Stars, taking over at the 32-yard line in Maquoketa Valley territory. And on first and 10, back to King left side. King hit at the line of scrimmage. There's Knipper meeting him, maybe a yard off left side to the 32-yard line. Starmont has stuck with this heavy backfield, and it's basically with a power back. It's like old Starmont football, right?
It is. It's got the two blockers in the backfield and giving the ball to King, following his blockers. The line up front is just firing off the ball and getting him those first couple of yards every time. One of the rare times here that King will stop for no gain.
Inside 8 minutes to go, and every time Starmont gets a first down, you might as well take another 2 minutes off the clock. Second down, 10 yards to go. Back left side, carrying it is Vasky. The play he scored a touchdown on, but he can't get to the corner this time as he's forced out of bounds on the short side of the field by Holtz at the 32-yard line. It'll be no gain, maybe the 31. It is third down and 9 yards to go. So Vasky has had a touchdown run. Also, Thomason has a touchdown run in King. And that's kind of been the story of Starmont's season. They don't have one guy with the big numbers. King leads them.
They don't. King's leading the way, but a good balance. And as we're talking, the rain just got heavier here at Starmont.
Yeah, this is the heaviest it has fallen tonight. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. And they're going to throw the football. Wilfong rolling out right, slips back at the 40-yard line, now trying to run. He's got some room near side. 30-yard line, then slides inbounds. A heady move there. Slides inbounds at the 26-yard line, which keeps the clock going. So this is going to run off another 30-plus seconds here. Heads-up play by Wilfong, the junior quarterback.
The Wilfong tried to roll to his right, and when he went to plant, he just had no footing. So he kind of tucked that and brought it back to the left side and got upfield. He could have stepped out of bounds. He could have taken a hit. He just kind of slides, make sure he stays in bound, keep the clock running here, and a 4th down that they're going to try to pick up.
So he got to the 26-yard line. It is 4th down. It is 6 yards to go. Going for it. You're in no man's land. They run it with King. King goes up the middle. Nothing doing there. Only a yard to maybe the 25-yard line. Just short of that. Picked up 2. They needed 6. And the conversion fails on 4th down. So Maquoketa Valley only about a minute and a half end up running off the clock on that drive, but they got a stoppage on downs on 4 plays.
Yeah, bow their necks a little bit and got to stop. That's a positive for them, but right now they have to lean on the offense, and I think it starts with McShane trying to get him sprung free, see if he can break one.
So 1st down, 10 yards to go. Yeah, you're to the point now where Maquoketa Valley, they've got to have a big play, whether it's by McShane or a passing play.
Anybody. Somebody's got to have a big play for him right here.
They're down by 2 scores here and have the ball at their own 25-yard line with 6:58 left in the 4th. 3 receivers to the left. They run it with McShane out of the spread formation, and again, it is nothing doing. As they go right side, that was Mueller, quick to fill in the hole. Wrecker there as well, and that's what he's done. He's been a wrecker up front.
Yeah, we've talked about the offensive line for Starmont, but the defensive line, again, all year long, they have just been a force to be reckoned with, and they're so physical up front, just grabbing, pushing, shoving, manhandling, and taking McShane down.
That was only a 1-yard pickup on 1st down. So 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Wildcats, again, they always get to play from the sideline, so they never huddle. They all line up in their positions or close to it and look over to the sideline to get the play. Then they set. Trips to the left at the end of the line. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. And Wall, again, fakes it, and they're going to run it inside counterplay with Intorf. Intorf to the 30-yard line, steps out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A late hit, but that was just a momentum play. And just because of the slippage over there, looked worse than actually what it was. There is no flag thrown, but it's a 6-yard pickup by Maquoketa Valley. Does stop the clock with 6:05 left in the 4th.
Yeah, getting out of bounds, that was huge to stop the clock.
So it is now 3rd down, but manageable for Maquoketa Valley. They haven't had many of these types of situations tonight where it's been 3rd and manageable. They've been in long yardage situations a number of times.
Yeah, we talked about their struggles on 1st down in that first half. That's been better here in the second half, and that's what's gotten them to these 3rd and manageable.
So 3rd down, 2 yards to go, 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Empty backfield for Wall. They actually have 3 receivers to the left. And here's the snapback. Wall to throw the football. Now steps up, looking to run to the left, and Wall's going to throw it, looking for Holtz. Catches it at midfield, but dropped it. It looked like he had it, but he tried to turn before catching the ball. It's a tough night to catch anything. It is incomplete. Instead of 1st and 10 at midfield, it's 4th and 2 now for the Wildcats.
Well, they're in that same boat that they were their last possession. They're going to have to go for it here, try to pick this up because time is not on their side. They're working against the clock, and this is just a do-or-die situation.
This is the same situation they had the last drive. 4th down, 2 yards to go. You got to go for it. You're down 20-6, 5:53 left in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Wall probably should have run for 1st down there, by the way.
Yeah, he probably could have gotten it.
So 4th down, 2 yards to go. And Wall, with the long count, gets the snap. Wall being rushed, throws it as he's hit, and the ball is knocked away, incomplete. At the 41-yard line, number 51 for Starmont in on the coverage there. And that was on Andrew Harkin, who had dropped back there into coverage. They were looking up the left seam. It is incomplete, and the Wildcats stopped on downs.
And Wall took a wallop on that pass. He was kind of open when he followed through and took that right to the chest. So he's a little slow coming off the field. He's going to take a break here. But that might be the dagger here that finishes it off. If Starmont can just control the ball, whether they score or not, they're going to look at a district title.
I believe they were looking up the seam for Knipper, but it is incomplete for Maquoketa Valley. So Starmont takes over at the 34-yard line, leading 20-6 with 5:48 to go in the third quarter. They continue in that power formation. First down, 10 yards to go. Back to King, left side, tripped up inside the 35-yard line, falls ahead to the 33-yard line. He was tripped up there by number 68. And that's once actually
is that Bites?
66, Bites. Yes,
yeah.
And Bites, we've said his name a number of times tonight. Leading Wildcats tackler, and a good example there is it looked like he wasn't going to make the play, but he was able to get that arm out there and trip up King for only a gain of a yard. Stars just looking at first downs here. Maquoketa Valley still has 3 timeouts, and at some point they're going to have to start to use them.
Yeah, they're going to have to stop this clock and try to stop the Stars.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Maker is a receiver to the left, but this is all ground now. Here's the handoff, counterplay to Thomason, and Thomason on the left side, it is stopped. Well read well by Maquoketa Valley. Bites again along with Knipper. They lose yardage back to the 37-yard line, and a timeout taken. Maquoketa Valley is now going to start to use those timeouts. So a loss of yardage makes it third down, 12 yards to go as Starmont forced back. But a timeout taken by Mac Valley. 20-6. Stars try to close things out. Let's take this break.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Nading Service and Sporting Goods, Evans Chiropractic, Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Carr Auto Group, Bacon Concrete in Postville, and by Furniture Showcase in Allwine. It is 20-6, Starmont in the lead, 4:54 to go in our fourth quarter. Wildcats using their first timeout, and it is third down. It is closer to 13 yards to go for Starmont. We have another score to pass along. It is North Cedar now leading Clayton Ridge 16-0 at the end of the third quarter, and MFL Marmac has defeated Central Springs tonight by a final score of 34-0. So we'll try to get you score from Postville East Buchanan, though we've been told that East Buchanan had control of that ball game at the half. And Edco leading Keyhigh at the half, 46-28. Meanwhile, Stars trying to win a district title tonight. They go back to the I formation. Third down, 12 yards to go, and they run it there with King right side. It's actually a counterplay left side with Knipper. Knipper goes inside the 35-yard line, keeps his feet turning inside the 30-yard line, gets to the 26-yard line, short of first down. They've run that play a couple of times tonight where they line up the wingback, Thomason, at the right spot, and he brings it around left end. They've run it around right end, too, a couple of times, but it's a successful run, and it's fourth down and short as he picks up nearly 10.
Yeah, picks up 10 yards on that, and Thomason just coming from the slot, and that little inside handoff, and it's been a good gainer for the Stars tonight.
So you go from third down and 13 to fourth down and 2 yards to go. And Maquoketa Valley, because it's fourth and short, they're not going to use a timeout here. Fourth down, 2 yards to go, back to the heavy backfield, and they run the football option. Wilfong right side, trying to stretch that play out, get to the corner. He does as he gets near the 20-yard line on the far side, and it looks to me like he's got the sticks. King ended up being the lead blocker on the right side. This will depend on the spot, but a great effort by Wilfong running to that wide side of the field, and I think they're going to give him first down yardage. He got it.
Yeah, absolutely, and that was an option play, and with the footing and not able to turn the corner, Wilfong just kind of stretched it out, and King stepped in front of him, became a lead blocker, picks up the first down. I know he went out of bounds, stopped the clock, but a first down keeps the drive alive for the Stars.
Yep, and the clock will keep moving after this play. Wilfong had to run out of bounds to get to the sticks. First down, 10 yards to go. Back to King. King right side goes down to the 20-yard line. Inside to the 19-yard line. Picks up solid yards on first down. The scoreboard says it's at the 18-yard line. I don't know which game they're exactly watching. The ball's at the 24-yard line where they started. It's at the 18-yard line now, but it's second down. It is 6 yards to go.
Yeah, that was a huge gain for King, and he just has that elusiveness when he's in the pocket, able to get past that first wave and, again, fall forward every time, so a gain of 4 or 5 yards.
And the ball is actually at the 20-yard line where it's second down, 6 yards to go. But the clock continues to tick down to 3.5 left here in our fourth quarter. Got the jumbo backfield once again. You don't worry about Maker as a receiver right now. They're going to keep it on the ground. Back to King. King inside the 20-yard line, pushes ahead to the 15-yard line. It'll bring up third and short. Stars have just controlled the line of scrimmage tonight. And now Maquoketa Valley will use their second timeout.
Yeah, they waved that dead. I don't know if Maquoketa Valley's taken the timeout.
Well, the play goes.
The play has stopped, so I don't know what they're doing here.
So we just had a timeout taken, and it is Maquoketa Valley taking the timeout. So that is a 5-yard gain on the run. It'll bring up third and short. Timeout taken by Maquoketa Valley. Stars trying to close things out once again, 20-6 with 3:20 to go.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
So that was a timeout taken by Maquoketa Valley. They still have one timeout. And again, you're forced to have to take these timeouts. It is third down. It is a yard to go. There's 3:20 left in the fourth quarter. And as we say, every time you get a first down, there's another 2 minutes off the clock.
Another couple minutes off the clock. And the worst thing that could happen for Maquoketa Valley if Starmont can punch this in, make it three scores, and finish things off.
Yeah, that would close the deal. So it's third down, a yard to go with the Wildcats already. Hope dwindling. And they run it with Vasky right side. He's got the first down. Vasky's inside the 10. It's a rugby scrum. As he's inside the 5. Goes in for the score. Touchdown. Got it. Vasky muscles his way in from 15 yards out. And that's going to close the deal. Starmont with 3:11 to go. Now leads 26-6.
Yeah, that was just a play trying to pick up the first down, and as soon as he got it, he was still on his feet. He had blockers with him, and they just kind of escorted him into the end zone. A rugby-style finish there, and put another 6 points on the board.
Vasky scores his second touchdown of the quarter. He had a 16-yard run around left end, but that was just power football there.
That was. They were just trying to pick up a first down and got themselves some more points.
So Thomason to try the PAT with 3:11 left in the fourth. Snap is down by Toll. The kick is up. It is high enough. It is long enough. It is good. 27-6. Starmont on their way. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
3:11 to go. Starmont leads 27-6. It is a 15-yard run by Avery Vasky. Thomason's PAT puts him up by 3 scores with 3:11 to go in our fourth quarter. So Thomason set to launch it away from the 40-yard line once again. This kick is left side. It goes into the hands of McShane at the 20-yard line. He'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Tackled right there. A nice open field tackle by King. 10-yard return. First down, 10 yards to go for Maquoketa Valley. Story of this ball game, and especially this is what football is all about, line of scrimmage on both sides.
Well, yeah, I think you look at Starmont's defense. Their defensive line have been huge to slow this down, and then the offense opening up holes for King tonight.
As far as rushing-wise, McShane in this ballgame right now, total yards.
He's sitting at 70 yards, so way below his average here. He's had 20 carries, but just not the production that he's used to.
So first down, 10 yards to go. The Wildcats will go to spread formation. 3 receivers to the left. McShane is to the left of the quarterback Wall. And on first down, 10 yards to go. Wall to throw the football. Looking slant pattern. The ball is caught. Coming back to the play off the left side at the 35-yard line is Indorf, and he is down immediately. So they only pick up a couple of yards. They completed it for 2 yards, but that's the worst-case scenario from Maquoketa Valley because the clock's going to continue to keep moving.
Yeah, they're looking to get first downs in bigger chunks and having to come back for that football and falling backwards. Just no gain there.
So second down, 8 yards to go. We approach 2.5 minutes left in our fourth quarter. Stars in command by 21 points. And on second down, Wall to throw the football again. He's got time, flushed out of the pocket left side, and Wall now looking to run. Chased by Recker, fumbles the football into the hands of a Star, but the ball, I believe, ends up going out of bounds as Recker was giving chase there, number 51. Harkin there as well, forced him out of bounds. It is still Maquoketa Valley's ball. It was fumbled out of bounds, and it's 3rd and 11. That occurred on the far sideline.
Yeah, but that was a dangerous situation there because Brady Wall had that ball out there and was going to try to step out of bounds, lost his footing, and that ball just came flying out.
One thing we need to point out tonight, the crowd in tonight's ball game. Despite these conditions, the Starmont side has been mostly close to full tonight. Maquoketa Valley's got a good following tonight. They've toughened it out tonight. Third down, 12 yards to go. Wall to throw the football again. Rolling right, looking down the field, and that pass is in and out of the hands of Indorf on the near sideline at the 42-yard line. He was hit just as it was delivered there, and that was Maker on coverage. And it's fourth down, 12 yards to go now from Maquoketa Valley.
Yeah, that was a huge play there because Indorf was open on that, and nice timing on it. Knocked that ball loose. It stops the clock, but 4th and 12 here for the Wildcats down to maybe their last possession.
And again, you're Maquoketa Valley. You're going into the wind. You're going into the rain. There's 2:19 to go. This is the advantage that Starmont, because of the time of possession Starmont had in the second and third quarters going into the wind, shortened this game up quite a bit.
Absolutely. And this is going to be a tough loss for the Maquoketa Valley Wildcats. But I tell you what, they're still in the playoffs. They still got a lot to play for. They're going to be a tough team in the playoffs.
They will be a 3 seed if things shake out like they should. So it's not like they're down to the 4 seed because they hold the tiebreaker over North Lynn.
Yep, so they'll be a 3 seed playing a 2 seed and a winnable ball game depending on who that is.
And we know they've got the running game on a normal night there. That is as good as anybody. Fourth down, 12 yards to go. McShane goes in motion. They have to go for it. Trailing 27-6. Wall to throw the football again. Right side to Indorf. Overshot him, incomplete at the 35-yard line. That ball throwing 4 or 5 yards out in front of Indorf and high and away. Incomplete. Stars get a stoppage on downs, and they have dominated this game defensively tonight.
They have. One more timeout from Maquoketa Valley, but they should be able to kneel on this, go into that victory formation, moving the ball, taking care of it, marching down the field against the wind, with the wind. This is going to be a great win for Starmont, getting themselves back into a district title.
Starmont going from 1 win to 1 loss and a district championship in a year. How about that?
That's a big turnaround, and that kudos to these kids for putting in the work in the offseason.
So first down, 10 yards to go. And you would think Starmont here will just keep it close to the vest. They'll have to run the ball because Maquoketa Valley likely to take their last time out, I would think, here. But as I say that, they look like they're going to go up here and go to victory formation with 2:15 to go. So Wilfong hasn't had to do much passing the ball tonight, but he's had a couple of big runs.
Yeah, he's done a nice job managing things there, getting the ball where it needs to be, and victory formation right now.
First down, 10 yards to go. Wilfong takes a snap, takes a knee with 2:10 to go. So if our math is right here, and you've got 40 seconds on the clock, they should be able to come close to running out this clock, right?
Yeah, and I don't think Maquoketa Valley is going to take that time out. They understand this is out of reach. And I think the officials are going to be a little slow getting that play clock going. They should be able to kneel this out.
You're the math teacher. 40 times, and they have to do it 3 times here, would give you 2 minutes.
2 minutes, absolutely.
And we started this drive at 2:12 to go. So if you take a snap, take a knee, you should run out
You
things.
should be able to run the clock out, absolutely.
And there is another snap and another knee, and they'll have to do it one more time because there's only 1:35 left on the clock, so they have played that right. Wilfong takes the snap, waits a second, then takes a knee, and Maquokata Valley says, we're going to get out of here
We're
tonight.
going to get out of here, you bet.
And for the Starmont Stars, you expect their fans to come to their feet, and they are going to be a team that's going to be tough, I think. The way they control the line of scrimmage, it's going to be interesting to see how they get set
they're
up.
Physical. They've got a defense which travels. They've got a nice mix of offense. Depending on conditions, they adjusted really well tonight.
And Wilfong, with 1 minute to go, it doesn't have to snap it here yet, but I think he is going to have to with 55 seconds to go. Takes a snap. It'll be 4th down. Let's see how long the officials wait to spot the ball. Well, there's 47 seconds to go. So Wilfong could have taken a couple of more seconds maybe to run off, but they are going to have to snap it one more time.
They're going to have to snap it one more time. Did they put the ball in play already?
Yes.
Yeah, they did. So they're going to have to snap it one more time.
So Coach Augustine looks over to said it's 4th down. It's 13 yards to go. It means little now, but I would think you're just going to take a knee here, and if Maquoketa Valley wants one more play, they can have at it, but there's going to be about 10 seconds left. So, yeah, we had our math right on that, didn't we?
We were close there, yeah.
Wilfong needed to take a little more time
to get to
snapping
that
the football.
knee. Yeah, absolutely.
With 8 seconds to go, Wilfong takes a snap. He's going to take a couple of steps back here, let the clock wind down. Maquoketa Valley will let them. Wilfong goes back about 5 yards, and he is going to take a knee at the 40-yard line, and the game comes to an end. Starmont wins the district championship. Defensively, they were lights out for 4 quarters. Offensively, certainly enough on a tough rainy night, they totaled over 300 yards of offense. And Starmont improves to 7-1. Won 1 game last year, 1 loss this year. The final score is again 27-6. Starmont victorious. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
At Alameda Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help you stay safe, especially during harvest season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call a radio for help. If you must, jump clear of the equipment. Do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report power line hazards today. At Alameda Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton REC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Welchland Motors in Edgewood. Blooms Flowers Gibson Moore in Edgewood. Northeast Iowa Sub Drains in Strawberry Point. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Clayton County Recycling of Monona. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Bruins and James Insurance. Your Cornell Mutual Agent in Monona. And Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Welcome back once again to Starmont. Our final score, the Stars victorious 27-6. They improved to 7-1 on the season. More importantly, 6-1 in the district as they win the district championship here tonight. They hold the tiebreaker over East Buchanan. And that ball game against East Buchanan when they won 46-0 just raised a lot of eyebrows. It was one thing to Starmont to win that ball game, but to dominate that ball game the way they did. And I think that team just really grew from that ball game.
They did. Everyone kind of looked at that and went, "Oh, that was big." To blank East Buchanan, who was one of the favorites in this district and had a chance. They thought maybe for a district title, and just to dominate like that and kind of send a message and started believing in themselves. I think that line, dominating both defensively and offensively, that made a huge difference in this ball game.
Yeah, they dominated things up front in this ball game, winning by a final score of 27-6. Again, on the first drive, they were able to block a punt, put him at the 40-yard line. King had the big run, then had the 3-yard run for the opening score. They led 6-0. Then a huge run from Jace Thomason had the 41-yard run around right end. The PAT missed. It was 13-0. That was our score at the half. Meanwhile, in the second half, Maquoketa Valley found some life. They ran a fake punt at midfield. They would follow that up on a 23-yard fourth down pass play. A wall hooked up with Knipper. It was 13-6 at that point. But Starmont answered on the next drive. That was huge.
Yeah, and they had an answer all night long. Anytime there was a little life out of the Wildcats, Starmont found a way to either get the ball back, put some points on the board, get some momentum swing, and I think that was just heartbreaking for the Maquoketa Valley Wildcats.
In the fourth quarter, Vasky had touchdown runs of 16 and 15 yards, and they, again, were 3 of 4 on the PATs in this ball game, but they win by a final score of 27-6. We turn things over to Coach Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals, and let's start first off for Starmont.
Yeah, we'll start on the ground with Anthony King. He had 32 carries tonight, 189 yards. He had that one touchdown for 3 yards. Keaton Moeller had 5 carries, -1 yards. Avery Vasky, 7 carries, 46 yards. More importantly, those 2 touchdowns, 1 of 16, 1 of 15. Will Fong ended up with 10 carries, just 1 yard after kneeling. Thomason had 4 carries, 58 yards, but he had that 41-yard touchdown run. So 293 yards of offense on the ground on 58 carries for the Stars tonight. Will Fong in the air was 2 for 5, 24 yards. Maker had a catch for 6 yards. Kleinlein had that juggle catch for 18 yards to keep the drive alive. So 317 yards of offense tonight for the Stars.
Props to the offensive line. 293 yards rushing on a night like tonight.
Yeah, 293 yards just grinding it away, and they could do whatever into the wind, with the wind. The elements didn't really seem to slow down their offensive ground game tonight.
All right, let's go to the totals now from Maquoketa Valley.
From Maquoketa Valley, McShane finishes the night with 20 carries, 70 yards. Brady Wall, 4 carries, -8 yards. Dylan Knipper had 5 carries for 13 yards. Intorf had 2 carries for 9 yards. And then that block punt goes against the punter. That's a negative 8 yards. So 31 carries, 76 yards of ground offense tonight. Brady Wall did complete 3 of 10. He had 30 yards, including that touchdown pass that went to Knipper for 22 yards. A beautiful pass, or a beautiful catch there by Dylan Knipper. The ball was behind him. 2 catches for Intorf of 8 yards. So 30 yards in the air, 76 yards on the ground, 106 yards of offense for a very talented Maquoketa Valley
And
Wildcat
again, the
team.
numbers say it all, how Starmont dominated up front on both sides.
Yeah, both sides of the ball. They did what they needed to do with the line, stopping Machine and opening up holes. King had a great night, close to 200 yards on the ground.
So the Stars victorious by a final score of 27-6. Let's update you on scores. MFL Marmac has defeated Central Springs tonight, 34-0. West Central over Central tonight, 36-0. Edco leads Key High, and that is a track meet going on in the mud up at Lansing, 46-28 as they start the third quarter. North Cedar has defeated Clayton Ridge, 16-0. East Buchanan has defeated Postville tonight. We do not have a final score, but East Buchanan, we are told, is victorious in that ball game. So we'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk with Starmont football coach Mike Augustine when our postgame show continues after this.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Starmont Football is brought to you in part by Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, and by Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Welcome back to Starmont. Stars victorious by a final score of 27-6. We're joined by their head coach, Mike Augustine. Coach, congratulations on the district title.
Thank you very much. This has been a great night. You know, we braved the elements, and the kids sure executed the game plan to a T and played for each other, and I'm so proud of them.
You guys won one game last season. What has been the big turnaround? What's the reason behind it?
Team. You know, that was my goal from the bus ride home from North Tama last year. We had to get our team. And, you know, yeah, we wanted to win. And I told the guys that, but they're playing for each other and they're playing for Starmont, and that's what we've needed.
All right, let's talk about this ball game, and it really started up front. Let's start with the defensive line. Man alive, do they create problems.
Oh, yeah, I'm so proud of them. We worked all week staying square. We knew McShane is a good running back. Got to take away his running lanes and stay square and get pressure, and they executed it to a T. And then on the offensive side, controlling the trenches. And that's what it came down to.
Tell me about some of those guys up front.
Oh, gosh. Well, we were led by Sawyer Beatty and Tristan Kruger on our right side, and then Andrew Harkin and Owen Recker and Benny Parkins, our center. They just did a good job. They were talking up front, and we started out fast, and they did a good job passing things off. And then on the defensive side, Sawyer, Tristan, and Owen did a great job. And then we had Avery and Keaton coming off the edges. It was just a great team win.
So right, let's talk about, and it really started from the opening series. Special teams got a block and Owen Recker with the block.
Yeah, yep. We've been working on that. We've had a lot of block punts this year, and that's because we get good pressure up the middle, and they get their hands up, and And, man, that's a big momentum swinger, gets them excited, and then we were able to punch it in there. So.
Let's talk about some of the skill position players. And Anthony King, 32 rushes, 189 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he was our workhorse tonight. We ended up changing our game plan a little bit because of the field and the weather, and him and Avery Vasky ran hard. Keaton ran hard. They worked well. They just excuse me.
That's
sorry
all right.
about that.
I can't imagine why you're sick, but we'll talk about that in a bit too.
No, they did a good job following their blocks and just putting their heads down and running hard.
Well, and I think the play calling tonight, because Vasky had a couple of big runs for you, and also Jace Thomason had a big touchdown run for you. So getting those guys mixed in too.
Oh yeah, when you have multiple guys and they're ready to get next guy up, and okay, even Jace, when we ran that wing counter, are you sure, coach? Yeah, run it. And he stuck to the hole and busted it for a nice big touchdown run.
Didn't have to throw the ball as much tonight, but I think Nick Wilfong had a real strong game for you. Hung on to the football tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. Nick's, you could tell, he got back from injury and he's feeling healthy, and he's a good leader out there. The guy, he runs our offense well, and they all rally around each other. I'm just so proud of these kids.
All right, so now that's goal number one. You won a district championship. You know you're going to be home for the postseason. I think you feel like this is a team that can make some noise maybe.
Oh, absolutely. We got to take it one game at a time, and we'll see who we get paired up with tomorrow morning, and we'll have our meeting Sunday and just start working and
any idea that you think? It just there's so many variables.
There is so many variables. How things shook out tonight with other districts, and you think it's geographical, so we could maybe see someone from District 3, but could also see someone from District 5. It's however the state decides to do it. So,
and I think you figure with your senior leadership you guys have there, that you'll be ready to play.
Oh yeah, we'll be ready to play. They're really excited about it.
All right, I got a question to ask you here. In shorts tonight and a sweatshirt tonight?
Yeah, I'm a polar bear. I like, my legs don't get cold at all. My upper body did. I figured it was raining, so I threw the sweatshirt on, and the guys are, well, why are you wearing a sweatshirt, Coach? It was wet out, so I wanted to. My upper body gets cold, but my lower body stays pretty good. So
well, and I know you're not going to feel it for a while tonight there. Congratulations again. We'll talk to you next week on the Coaches Show. Good luck to you guys. Hope to catch up with you in the postseason.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Starmont football coach Mike Augustine and his Stars team victorious tonight by a final score of 27-6. Starmont victorious. We'll take a break. We'll wrap things up when the postgame show concludes after this.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work. Welcome back to Starmont. Our final score, Stars victorious 27-6. East Buchanan has defeated Postville tonight. We do have the final now, 68-0. So that means Starmont and East Buchanan, again, they are tied for first in the district. But Starmont has the tiebreaker. They beat East Buchanan 46-0. Starmont is your district champ. Maquokata Valley will be the 3 seed because they hold the tiebreaker over North Lynn.
Yes. So we kind of know how this district shakes out. Starmont is your district winner. East Buchanan's going to be a 2 seed, so they'll get to host. Then it's North Lynn as that 3 seed, or Maquokata Valley as that 3 seed, and then your 4 seed is going to be North Lynn.
And in Class 1A District 3, MFL Marmac is your district champion. Dyke New Hartford defeating Denver tonight 14-8, which forces a 3-way tie with MFL Marmac, Dyke New Hartford, and Sumner Fred. each with one loss, and they've all beat each other. MFL Marmac beat Dyke New Hartford beat Sumner Fred beat MFL Marmac. But because of the tiebreaker and the fact that MFL Marmac won all of their games by more than 17 points and only lost by 4, they're in because of the points.
Yeah, because of the points, they're going to get themselves a district title, so Class 1A is going to have to go through Monona. And I've got another score for you, Dan, here. They're at the third quarter. Waukon is leading New Hampton 28-27. So they got a lot of scoring up there, which has some implications in that district in Class 2A.
Yeah, and if Waukon wins, Waukon actually wins the district. If New Hampton wins, then New Hampton wins the district, and it could get into a point issue with Waukon, North Fayette Valley, and Crestwood for the number 2 seed. So there's lots of things.
A lot of things riding on that ball game up there in New Hampton.
All right, that's in Class 2A. Meanwhile, at the end of the third quarter, Edco leads Key High 62-42. They just got to the end of the quarter. 62-42 in an arena game going on up there tonight in the bowl down in Key High. So it is Edco leading that ball game. We know they're the 3 seed heading into the postseason in 8-man.
Yeah, with the 10 districts in 8-man, they take top 3, so they're going to be a 3 seed. More than likely going to play a 1 seed from somewhere in the area.
North Cedar has defeated Clayton Ridge tonight 16-0, and MFL Marmac victorious over Central Springs by a final score of 34-0. Next week, we'll be following Starmont, Edco, and North Fayette Valley in the postseason, but we'll bring you MFL Marmac's first-round matchup next week in Monona. The third-ranked Bulldogs, they're our top team in this area in Class 1A. Starmont's ranked 9th in Class A. You figure they're going to be a top 10 team to be reckoned with, but we'll see MFL Marmac next week.
Yeah, MFL Marmac next week, and they're a 1 seed. They're going to host a lot of games. They're going to have to go through Monona as long as they keep winning, and all of those pairings are supposed to come out tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock from the state association.
And again, we'll know that we'll start the chalk talk next, or countdown, I should say. The countdown to kickoff at 6 o'clock. Game time at 7 o'clock tomorrow night on KCTN FM 100. Somehow we made it through back-to-back nights with rainy, windy weather, and we made it through. Hopefully we're not like anybody else and get sick. We made it through these last 2 nights.
Well, our equipment's a little wet. We're a little wet. There's puddles in here, but we're alive and well. And we saw Starmont win a district title after winning 1 game a season ago.
Yeah, don't feel sorry for us. We were inside for both games, but still, we had to fight through the elements as well. So the Starmont Stars improved to 7-1. 6-1 is what they finish in the district. Maquokata Valley drops to 6-2. 5-2 is what they finish in the district. Stars win it by a final score of 27-6. For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks once again to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. Also thanks to Allie Curtis for running our camera here tonight at Starmont. The Stars win a district championship by a final score of 27-6. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.